Hey, folks, welcome to a special Sunday night stream where we're going to be talking about Machine Man. Yes, I don't have a Machine Man shirt, so I got the next best thing, which is C3PO. He's a machine and he's a man, and he can come apart. So I guess that qualifies as a Machine Man shirt. So looking forward to talking about this today. This comic was awesome. This was RR's recommendation. So far, he's been 10 out of 10 on his recommendations. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's only 4 issues. They're very fast paced, but there's a lot of cool stuff in them. So this is how you would write a real comic book. And to think that this was only 4 issues. I mean, if this was written by Tom King, this would have been like 17 issues or something. And there would have been about 7 in a row where nothing happened. Anyway, but this is not written by Tom King. At least I don't think it is. I didn't. Sean will give us the credits. I'm sure Tom King is not one of them. Anyways, all right. So before we do that, let's tell everybody what's happening. Tomorrow is Earth's Mightiest Mondays, talking about Avengers comics. Yes, 4 Avengers issues on the road. It's a 200. We're going to be there 2 weeks till 200. So we're going to do 196 to 199. We've got Taskmaster, though, who's pretty cool. Tuesday night, TerraVision. I lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? Tuesday night, TerraVision comes back with Scream 7. Man, I haven't watched this yet. I got to watch this maybe tonight. I'll watch it tonight. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to this or not, but we're doing it because it's a new movie. So that'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issues 5 to 8. I already read these this morning. They were awesome. So really looking forward to talking about those. So that'll be on Wednesday. And then Friday is Fantastic Fridays. So 4 more issues of the Fantastic Four. I did not read these, so I got to read those during the week. I'll have to read those. So that is it. Let's thank the Super Friends. These are the channel members. So we thank them at the beginning of every stream. So thanks to Dan, Steven, Sean, RR, Phil, Mark, Digger Jim, Brennan, Quagnar, Just Joe, GT James, DJ, Rogues, Backseater, Java James, Killer Pizza, Adam Moore, Big Raj, Al Davis, and K-Mac. And we do have a few new members as well. So let me get those off. I can see them sort of here as sort of temporary guys. We have Daxinar, FK, Nicholas, and Raj. So there you go. That's all the members that we have right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. We always thank Clobber in times. I think Clobby would have really liked this comic. So we thank him anyways, but I think he would have appreciated this one. So you can put a CT in the chat to honor him for that. And there you go. All right, let's bring Sean in. Hello.
Hey, got our Superman shirt, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't go wrong. It's like, no one's gonna say anything negative about Superman.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring in RR so we can start.
Oh, what an entrance! What an opening! I got the U at last. Great movie that. Oh gosh. Well, Clobby would have loved this, and I tell you why. Because who created this character?
Jack Kirby.
The Kirby character.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And when we'll all be smiling when Sean reads out the creator. Sorry, my phone stand just sort of buckled there. But when Sean reads out the I'll just turn the avatar on. There we go. When Sean reads out the credits for this, I mean the team that put this together, it's the dream team of mid-'80s Marvel. Like, I mean, hasn't got Claremont, but I mean he was on the slide by then. But I tell you, you read the credits of this, and you'll be like, whoa. You'll understand why it's so good. It's I've been waiting at least 40 years to talk about this.
Oh wow.
I only reacquired this. Like I bought it in the shops when it was coming out, 84, and I only reacquired it recently. But it has stuck with me all that time. Like it's been a comic that I've always thought about. Oh, I should really get a copy. When I moved overseas, I gave my comics away. But I've always been thinking, I should get another copy of Machine Man. None of that, you can't find it in New Zealand at all. So I had to get this as a secondhand. It's slightly damaged. I don't care, because it ain't for collecting. The first night I got this, it's 96 pages, read it 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, what J-Man's saying about the pacing and how fast it moves and how efficient the storytelling is, this is one of those comics that are what comics are all about, and
Yes.
this is a masterclass. You read this. This is how to write a story.
Yeah.
You know, you could adapt this into a 4-episode TV series, and it would be an absolute banger.
You could
You know?
adapt it right now.
Yeah,
You can literally
no
just
changes
write
necessary.
that, give it to
Yeah.
everybody on this like in the production, and be like, "This is what we're making. Your storyboarding is done. Your characters are done. You cast your guys. It's done." Like, I mean, and then when I actually was reading, so I never read this. I didn't know what was going on. I have Machine Man #1 by Jack Kirby, the actual machine, like, actual first Machine Man #1. I don't have 2001 Space Odyssey or whatever, but I've got Machine Man #1 when he had his own series, and I've got the trade of that. And that we can look at digitally if there's time as well, if we want to quickly look through it. But this could be a movie right now or TV series, whatever, like, right now. You don't have to do anything. But this is what a real comic is. Sometimes I say, "Oh, it's a real comic." This is a real comic. Starts off immediately pumped up, and you don't need to know anything about Machine Man. I read a few issues of Machine Man with Jack Kirby. I didn't remember too much about it, and you're like, "Let's just do this one." No, I didn't go back and reread those Jack Kirby ones. I was like, "Let me just sit down," and I could have read this in one. I just started it in a point where I'm like, "Well, I really need." Like, I got hooked on it. I read it in twos, so the first two and the last two. And that's how I read it. But I'm also, because we're watching all the MCU movies over again, and we're also, I had to catch up on TV and stuff. So, and I'm reading a lot of comics. Like this morning, I read 4 Avengers comics and 4 G.I. Joe comics, like in a row, because I have to get them ready for the teams.
Yeah.
But they're very fast. But these are real comics. Like, if anyone writing now read these, they'd be so embarrassed about their own comics. They'd be like, "Wow, I'm a terrible comic."
Yeah.
Like, they'd be so embarrassed. Like, I'm reading Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow versus this. What an absolute joke! I know you're laughing. You're laughing because it actually really is a joke. Like, it's a total joke. Like this, I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Easy. The covers are awesome. We're gonna talk about that. Let me say hi to everybody really fast. Jove was here first. Isn't Machine Man a sequel to 2000? Sort of. He's from, I guess he's from 2001, but it's not really a sequel or whatever. I don't think this is a sequel. Like, not really.
No, there was a comic based on 2001 written by Jack Kirby, and then in that he introduced Machine Man. So,
Yeah, and then Machine Man has his own thing. Hey, Joe Doug, how's it going?
This stands alone, though.
this stands alone. Yeah,
This stands alone.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
This
its own
stands
thing.
alone.
they try to tie it back, but it's like there's no issue where all the stuff that they say happened. So
Yeah. By the way, if
we'll get
you're a
it.
channel member, I put this on there for everybody. Hold on, is that on there? Let me check.
Nice.
Come on. Why am I not mess up when it? That's why. Yeah, because my mouse was messed up before. It was like I've been using my mouse all the time, and now it's whatever. But yeah, so if you're one of my channel members, it's on the shared drive. Paulo, how's it going, dude? Yeah, he debuted in 2001. Yeah. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Sorry. See, my mouse is clicking on other people. We've been brainwashed.
Goodbye, Phil. Tid til Jan.
Hey, Raj, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Does he hate
Welcome,
humans?
Raj.
My mic is messed up. Is it messed up for you guys?
something happened and it's gone now. So
All right, let me. I don't
The
know.
glitch to the Matrix.
Let me see.
I think it's good now. Like the
It's
audio's
good now?
Yeah.
Audio. La test. Seems okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's fine. Did we miss everybody? Is it a Mickey? Is it a Mickey Mouse? Do I sound like Mickey Mouse?
Oh, not to me.
Oh, all right. Anyway. Over his hatred for humans? No, I don't think so. Well, he doesn't hate them in this. He doesn't want to kill anybody.
The central premise of like this really is more human than human, Machine Man. the central premise of this whole story is he's not human, but he's got more humanity.
Right.
He's a better person than almost everyone. He would be the guy that Kirk would say in all the in all my travels of all the souls I've encountered, his is the most human.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, let's do the credits for Machine Man.
All right.
Sean,
Machine Man.
this is going to be good.
Dun dun dun. Volume 2, number 1. The cover art is Barry Windsor Smith.
God damn.
Release date is June 26, 1984, but the cover date is October 1984. He Lives Again, written by Tom DeFalco, penciled by Herb Trimpe, inked by Barry Windsor Smith, and colored by Barry Windsor Smith, lettered by Michael Higgins, and edited by Larry Hama. Dun!
All right.
And editor-in-chief,
Is
Jim
Shooter.
Shooter.
Yep.
Jim Shooter.
Big
What a
Jim.
team! Hammer, Shooter, Windsor Smith, Trimp, DeFalco at his peak. Like
Yeah.
the dream team of Marvel.
Yeah.
Well, DeFalco wrote the last few issues of Volume 1, following Marv Wolfman, and then him following, of course, Jack Kirby. But yeah.
1 second. I'm going to give Raj the Super Friends link for G Drive. So,
Awesome. Welcome, Raj. Thanks,
Welcome.
everyone, for being here.
Yeah.
post to.
I'm reading as we go along. Oh,
Okay, so Raj, you have to go to the community tab and look at my posts, and it'll be for members only. So you'll see it. Only the Super Friends will see it. So you click on that link, and then I'll have to give you permission. So if you do it now, and I'll see it come up on my Gmail, I'll give you permission, and you can download all this. There's a ton. But these are scans. Now these are scans. Sometimes I have originals from Kindle, but whatever I have, I've converted to a CBR or a CBZ. So you need a reader. So I use Cover. I'm using Cover right now. It's COVER. Cover. It's a free Microsoft reader. So there you go. That's what I'm using for this. Okay, let's do it. He lives again. I loved. Oh, there's a Gmail right there. Hold on, that's probably him. Yeah, Raj. Okay, let's give him access. Boom. You got your access, buddy. See how fast that was? That was fast. All right. I love this whole setup. This is great because it's setting up the Banetronics.
Yeah, Banetronics. Yeah.
Banetronics. And it's this robot. So right away, I've never read this before. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? This is like the Indiana Jones Raiders vault or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
So this thing basically is a cleanup. It's an automated cleanup, and it goes around, and anything that it scans, everything has like sort of a barcode, or it has like some sort of scannable thing where it'll tell you this is old crap and it could be discarded. This is going to be the Amazon warehouse.
But yeah, anything that does not have that because it was made before that time is trash.
Right.
It's trash. Right. No. So if it doesn't have that,
Yeah.
then it's just figures, oh, this must be trash, because if it wasn't trash, it would have it.
Mhm.
Right. So
It's obsolete.
it's obsolete. So here we go. They're going around, and so this is all, it's telling you what's happening, right?
Yeah.
So it found this.
It's world building. Where it builds the world, right? It talks about the anti-robot riots. Talks about this system. What the crazy thing? The system that J-Man's describing for the selection robot uses. It says, it was implemented in 2007. This is them writing in 1984. So this is this is one of those Blade Runner type visions of the future, and you can see the influence of Blade Runner in this book a lot. So
It's 2020. That's the other thing. It's 2020. So
September 23rd, 2020.
2020. This would have been great to do on September 23rd, 2020. Had we known about it back then.
Right in the pandemic, yeah.
The perfection of the story is it takes place over 4 days. That's it. It's genius. Oh, sorry, it's genius. I'm gonna lose my mind. So you better keep going.
No. This is your baby. You really were excited for this. Yeah, I should put you on top, and I'll just scroll, and you tell me when to stop.
Yeah.
So this box gets thrown out. That's it. Now this is sort of like it reminded me of Battle Angel Alita, and I don't know when that came out. When did that come out? Let me see, because that Battle Angel Alita manga. When did that come out? Let me see here. 1990. Because they and this is 84. So Battle Angel, I don't know if they took from this or if it's just a coincidence, but this is exactly like dumping this shit out. Like they just dump everything, and then there's guys that come and try to get.
Hold that page.
Yeah,
hold that page. Right, this one page tells you everything you need to know about these guys. Look at their poses. Look at their character design. How they're designed. How they look. Their poses, especially Swift and Hassel, and their costumes, everything. You know exactly who these guys are right away. It's so efficient. It's crazy. Yeah. The dialogue and the artwork hand in hand. It's brilliant.
And they've done a lot of they did their own speak. So vid, like they say vid, and like like they have all their kind of like Judge Dredd speak or whatever. Hey Lark, how's it going, dude?
Yeah, Bo's a man.
I reckon they got a little. Yeah. I reckon they got a lot of ideas from Neuromancer by William Gibson, which was written in '83, would have been coming out about this time.
So you got Slick, Brain, Hassel, Swift. You can kind of tell who they are. Slick is that guy. Swift is the girl on the top in the middle there. Hassel's got the super pose, and Brain is the nerdy looking guy.
Yep.
So easy to remember who they are.
Well, they're tropes. But they're tropes that work, and they're tropes that are written so well that you like them. Like Hassel she is, without being an insufferable girl boss, she's strong female character. You want to see her write a strong female character? Hassel. She's amazing. Like she has some great arc during the story, where she starts, where she finishes. Just the way she's drawn, what she does, all of them do. And there's subtle details about each of them. Like Slick's face paint, Brain's his woolen sweater and his bow tie, all those things that Hassel's pose, right? She's got her arm out for balance so she can fire quickly, right? Sorry, mate, keep going.
No, yeah, Hassel is awesome. Like she has green hair and all that, and you're thinking, oh, here we go. But this is 1984, so they still wrote character. They wrote characters. They didn't just have a visual and say, well, now you're supposed to like her because she has green hair. This girl is you know what I was thinking. The sad thing is that if you actually made this today, they would call it a woke crappy girl boss. You know what I mean? Because of they wouldn't understand how to do the character. Like they would make her seem bossy, but she's not. She does a lot of heroic stuff, which we'll see not in this one.
Great.
Okay.
She's one of the most noble characters, isn't it?
Yes, she is absolutely awesome. She's probably my favorite out of the four. Okay, holy gosh, love it. So they find Machine Man. That's his face right there.
Yeah.
So now I'm assuming they're taken for granted that you know Machine Man when you're reading this, but they also give you a backstory. So it's like we're like, oh shit, who is that?
I didn't.
This guy. Oh, you didn't know who Machine Man was?
No, when I read this, right, I picked it up, I looked at the cover and thought, wow, that's really cool. I think I was 14, maybe 13, 14 at the time. Picked up the cover and I went, wow, this looks awesome. Started reading it. This is amazing. Had never read any other Machine Man stuff. All I knew of Machine Man is what I'd seen in the handbook of the Marvel Universe. So, and that was even better because I didn't need any other. At this point, I didn't even know who Jocasta was. Didn't know. Yeah. And it doesn't make any difference, you know?
Yeah, Jocasta comes into this, which is pretty awesome. And another character comes in, which I was hoping for. I was like, oh man, I hope this. I was like, hey, I wonder where this character. I said this character would fit in perfectly here. And then he showed up literally when I thought that.
Yeah.
All right, we're being scared. Let's go. Here come the big Michael Bay troops or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the John Carpenter. Yeah, I like the John Carpenter troops. They always like fan out. It's like it's like here they come, right? It's like either They Live or New York or whatever. Like, so they take off. They're shooting here. A lot of good there's action right away. So the world
Yeah.
building's like 2 pages or something. Hold on. I mean, maybe it's 3 pages.
4, I
No,
think.
no, it's 1,
1, 2.
2, 3
Two.
pages, and then now it's characters. So 3
Yep.
pages, you got characters. 1.
Yep.
Well, I mean, within
2,
1 page,
and then
2 pages, and
bang!
then there's action. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? This never forgets that it's a comic book. I think, you know, and this would have been, I think, Shooter's influence, and maybe Hammer too, that they never forget that we're writing a comic book. Comic books are about action. We have to have good characters, we have to have story, but it has to have action. I mean, look at that
There needs
pose.
to be character, action, story in every issue. Not there'll be 3 of just story, and then no, that's not how comics work. We're paying per chapter. It's not a novel. I've made this argument for Raj. No, he doesn't have a. Well, I don't know. Do you have it? Do you do anything?
Yes.
I'm like 50 subscribers.
Yes, he's not one.
Most of my content is not in English, so I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm just a fan. You know, I'm such an amateur, and I love coming on J-Man and Sean's streams. And once in a while, I'm lucky enough to recommend something that they enjoy. Like we did Squadron Supreme, another 80s classic.
That was 10
we
out
did
of 10.
Batman and the Outsiders, another 80s classic.
Yeah, awesome.
And now I'm so pleased they've had the time to talk about this.
Yeah, this is
And
great.
look,
So
they've even got this. Okay, look, the characters, right? They've
Mhm.
all got this, but they've all got distinctive moves. Like
Right,
Brain uses technology.
right.
Slick uses his great strength, right? Look at Hassel's pose. And this is throughout the, when you get to Hassel, look at her pose. She's got 2 guns. One is sort of a slingshot that fires a grenade. The other one's like just a regular pistol. But look at her pose and how creates the impression of multiple gunshots with just lines and her stance. Oh, just fantastic.
Yeah, and Swift is more like a kung fu or something, or like Shaolin monk or whatever.
Oh, do you know who she is? And I bet if Steve comes on from Comics Asylum, he'll confirm this. I figured this out yesterday. Do you know who Swift really is? She's a B-girl. She's a breakdancer.
Oh,
She's an 80s. She's an 80s B-girl.
Yeah. That's true. She's got the shoes and everything, and the pants, like the way that her pants are and everything. Yeah.
She's an 80s
all right,
B-girl.
so they don't know what this is now. This is Sunset. Is that's her?
Yes, Sunset Bane.
Sunset Bane. So now they're getting the reports that, oh shit, that was actually Machine Man in that thing or whatever. So she knows what it is. And I like
first appearance too. So
okay.
Like in comics. So
yeah. So it was like fools. I love. She's like, oh, they can't make me look pretty and stuff like that. That was fun.
Well, that's the thing, is the villains, because both the villains have all aged. Well, 2 of the 3 main villains have aged, right? Mm-hmm. And they use the villains really efficiently to show that while time stood still for Machine Man, time has marched on, right? And that's a comic thing that doesn't happen as much. This is you can tell it's a bit of an Elseworlds, if we're going to use that phrase, because time has moved on. It's in a different time. And Sunset's appearance gives that away. But as does the Senator Brickman when he turns up. But yeah, the villains are really a reminder of Machine Man from an era that's gone past.
Now, this was done beautifully because it's actually a little bit of a surprise. Look at the silhouette, and you see a robotic hand.
Yeah.
Now, if the silhouette was the real silhouette, you would know who it is. But they tricked you. This is a trick because I was like, oh wait, who's this? Now it's obvious who it is if you know, but if you don't know, it's not obvious because they cheated you. They didn't give you the silhouette of the actual person. I was like, oh, you bastards! You pulled it. That was good because I was like, who is this? Who's this robot hand? Like, what is this all about?
Misdirection.
Yes, misdirection.
Look at that. They're hideouts in McDonald's. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that is awesome. Sponsored by McDonald's. It's like,
and there's like old posters in the background and stuff when they're talking.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Machine Man now he's purple. So I brought my Machine Man. I don't have any. I have Machine Man #1, but I do have the toy of Machine Man. So there's Machine Man. I also like the red. And I
Yeah.
know, or you said privately behind the scenes that you like the red. Sean, did you like the red or do you like the purple?
Both are good. Red and purple is good too. When it's like bodies purple, red arms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all that's cool.
So you like, okay,
Yeah.
sponsored by Taco Bell. Yeah, that's right.
I feel the red makes him distinct from the previous series. So just it makes him, it's a visual cue to the reader that, hey, this is not quite the same Machine Man you're used to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she is.
Look at the stuff going on.
You know, most readers wouldn't even know what Machine Man is at this point. It's just something they're keeping alive. And I'm sure this was a DeFalco pitch. You know, he liked the character, he liked his run on it, you know, so probably pitches says Shooter, and Shooter's like, yeah, we do anything anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. And he would have been unfettered by continuity. It's like, okay, it's been the future, so we're not going to worry about the continuity of that time. No, you're right, Sean.
Yeah.
Look at everything that's happening in these panels, though. You know, Brain's fixing him, he spray painting Machine Man. Slick's taking off a glove, listening to some music. I think Plasmatics are a band. Hassel's, cleaning her weapons. Swift is doing some exercise. It's kinetic. There's always something happening. You know?
Yeah. And then here we go. Yeah, dun dun dun. Right, like getting them all together. It's like, yeah, Machine Man. Your words are strange, but your meaning is clear. I like how he's just Machine Man right away. There's no stupid crap.
Yeah. Like he's getting used to things first. Because when he confronts that big robot, he's just speaking like Machine Man. It's like, oh, you're a big fellow with I
like that.
Yeah.
You think you're badass. Everywhere you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the old Machine Man.
Yep.
So this is a little bit of, I guess, the backstory, right? Now I didn't read the other comics, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he was created. He was the only one, from what I remember. Machine Man was the only sentient robot that didn't go mad. But later on in the volume 1, like Gears is not issue 1. Gears turns up later, like Gears Garvin, I think his name is.
Yeah, Gears Garvin.
That dude. And he's just a mechanic that that partners with him. And I can't remember what Peter Spaulding's role.
The lawyer, I think.
Yeah, but he's their partner. So like they show them. I think this is them, right?
Yeah, this is them.
Yeah, from back in those days.
Well, some of them will come back, and Joe Casta was like sort of his girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't remember that in volume 1. It might have been something else. Like a
he made some appearances in Hulk, I think. Machine Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, here you go. Psychologist,
yeah.
All right, so he's awake. He's having some issues because it's been 40 years for him. He's it's like his mind is trying to process everything, and oh my gosh, she's a Padawan. I didn't realize that. That's actually the Padawan hair, isn't it? From Star Wars?
Well, it's not.
Oh, it's Marvel 2-in-1, yes.
Marvel 2-in-1, yeah.
I wonder if I have those on this computer. I might not have them on this computer, but we can look at it. So this is a C-28 Death Dealer robot. He actually looks like Death Dealer, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Like the head is the Death Dealer head from Golden Axe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and he has to introduce him to like, I am the authentic. What does he call it? Like he's validated to be a Death Dealer or whatever. Just so like
legally sanctioned.
Right.
He's sanctioned. That's
legally sanctioned.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they make it sound like. Go ahead, R.
I was gonna say that's the crazy thing. One of the themes, so there's a lot going on under the surface of this story, right? one of the things in Neuromancer, William Gibson strikes in, was the power of corporations. And look at the world we have today. Like this story would work today, no problem, right? Despite we haven't got some of the technology. But this is class warfare. You got these guys who are outlaws, the kind of Robin Hood types. Well, maybe not Robin Hood, but they're outlaws, right? And who are their enemies? You got, apparently most people are contented, but at the top you got the corporations who control everything. That Sunset has a monopoly. And as we learn, all the technology you see, like the skippers, the ships that fly around using anti-gravity, where did they get that from? From Machine Man. All the robotic technology is stolen from him. The whole world around him that he runs into is all based on technology that was stolen from him, and then he was discarded like trash. And that's
so they took
that's a real that's an undercurrent of the book. And the C-28 is the embodiment of that. But they still haven't captured the essence that makes Machine Man himself so unique and so unstoppable. It's his human spirit, right? That makes him unique and special, and that's why he can't be stopped.
I want to point out, you pointed this out, but take a look. So when you're reading a comic, the reason you go back to reading a comic, this is something that the modern comics, even the better ones, this is something that they don't understand. Your writer and artist need to be combined into one person. So I'm going back through this story, and you can see, look at this. Like, she's like hanging out and sitting there. He's kind of sitting. She's casually leaning back, but also looks like she's kind of ready for anything. It's like they're not just standing and listening to dialogue or saying dialogue. They're doing stuff. Like, things are happening in this world. These guys are driving around, and I don't know, like, this guy's doing some shit. He's got to go to the market or something. I don't know. Like, stuff is going on. And like, look at the way that she's sitting like this. Like, I'll sit like that on the couch sometimes. Like, sometimes I put my knees up, I'm kind of like sitting like that. Like, nobody's just like sitting. Like, who sits like this? Like, even on stream, I'll be like this, or whatever. Like, you're somehow, if I'm sitting on the couch, sometimes I put my knee up and put my arm on my knee or whatever. It's like, and they've got casuals, like they took off their jackets and stuff. It's like, there's a lot of detail to paying attention to where they are. So it's like she's not wearing her trench coat inside because they're inside.
Look where Hassel's gun hand is in that pose.
Yes,
she's right-handed, so her gun hand is on her hip.
Yeah.
So she's making a point, but she's pointing with the left hand. The right hand just instinctively goes to the gun hand. So the artwork and everything, it just tells you, as you say, so many little details that tell you about who these characters are. And you watch Machine Man's mouth. Machine Man's mouth, because his eyes are static, right? His mouth gives away his thought and feeling in every panel. What he's thinking, you can tell from his lower face, even if there's no dialogue.
Now, check out the Ronald McDonald torn up poster. That's great.
Yeah.
Look at that gun already out. She has her gun out within 1 second. It's like, well, gun. What's going on? Yeah, I understand. It's
good comment. Well said, Paul.
Yeah. Oh my God, here we go. Now, they actually mentioned this, just for people who haven't read this. They and for the Super Friends, this is on the drive, so go get it right now. You could get it right now and read with us. So they mentioned earlier that there's a lot of these like wrecker guys, these scavenger people. There's a lot of these guys around. Nobody really cares, because like Banetronics, like to them it's garbage. Like, they don't care. It's like, if you throw a couch out, like, do you care if someone takes the couch? Like, it doesn't matter, right? So that's how they feel about it. Now, earlier they said, oh, they're not going to send one of these C-28 death machines after us because we're not really that important. We're not like, you'll see later, there's like a bigger community of these guys. These guys are literally just these four people hanging out and getting stuff. This isn't like a big community of guys. You'll see a larger group in the next one or the next one maybe. But they do send it. So
3.
Yeah, so they do send something. So you're like, wait a minute, why are they sending this death machine after us? Why? Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense, because to them, Machine Man doesn't seem like anything, because R pointed out all the technology that Machine Man has is already around and other things. So he doesn't seem that cool. He just seems like, oh, okay, he's kind of neat, I guess, but like, whatever. Like, not neat enough that we stole this and they're going to send this thing after us. So he shoots like this. Now again, is this still issue 1? Yeah, this is still issue 1.
Yeah.
And it's allowed to kill them too. That's the crazy thing, because you do run into the police later on in the story.
Yeah. All right, here comes Machine Man. I love the grab in the arm. That's cool.
It's telling them though, you either surrender or you die.
Yeah.
You know.
Now this robot is
out there to kill them, and this is a company. It's a company bot. You know, not official law enforcement.
Right, the company can do what they want or whatever. Yeah. So like this C-28 death dealer or whatever it's called, death dealer.
Mm-hmm.
It can't. Normally, it's never encountered anyone who's given it a problem.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, wait a minute. I thought, Machine Man, how are you so awesome? And here's our girl Hassel taking care of shit.
Look at Hassel's pose.
Yeah.
Look at the pose. Look at the pose. Hand on hip. It's a duelist pose. Hand on hip, body turned sideways. Just blasting the crap out of these things. Oh,
I want to see Machine Man and Magnus Robot Fighter team up. That would be cool.
Yeah.
It's like first they'd fight each other, of course, and then he throws a shit out because he's like a strength guy, so he throws shit, right? Here's our martial artist. Look at that, the big super jumps. Whoosh. And the big kick here. And I like how he's like figuring out ways. So Brain is figuring out ways to take him out.
Yeah.
Because he can't fight or whatever. He's not a big gunfighter guy.
Well, look at that. In terms of plotting, that's a degree of perfection there, because it goes from Hassel. How does she resolve problems? She's a gunfighter.
Yeah.
Slick. How does he resolve problems? He uses strength.
Yeah.
How does Swift resolve problems? He uses her speed, agility. How does Brain resolve problems? He uses his intellect and his technical knowledge. And it goes one to the other. Bang, 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 bang.
Right.
Plotting wise, that's genius. That is.
And Machine Man's got everything under his thing. He's like stretching guys and like grabbing shit and throwing shit. Look at that. Rapping, going around.
He's got the bionic arm, the Inspector Gadget arm.
Go Gadget arm. Go Gadget legs.
Oh yeah, he's the awesome version of Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. All right, so now they're lasering him. They're shooting. This is a pretty damn awesome fight for issue 1. Machine Man so here's the other thing. A modern comic would have ended with Machine Man being turned on.
Yeah.
Right? It would have been him turned on, and then it'd be like, oh, next issue he'll do something. It's like, well, why doesn't he do something on issue 1? He just got resurrected, and he's fighting a death dealer robot, and it's issue 1. Like, not issue 27. Oh, he wasn't Machine Man yet. Oh, he was out of action for 40 years, so he needed time. Oh, they're developing the story. Don't you understand how stories work? These are the arguments that are given to me when I explain things, and I'm going to use this. So I'm going to use this comic to shove it into people's faces.
Just nonsense.
It's a bunch of nonsense. It's a comic book. It's not. I've read 2001: A Space Odyssey a few times. Rendezvous with Rama. I've read real novels. Blade, like Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? I've read real novels that develop stuff. I understand how stories work, but it's a comic book. I want to sit down and read a comic book, right? Earlier today, I was reading some Battlefield Earth. That book is this thick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a novel. It's a comic book. It needs to have action, art, story, characters in one comic. Yeah, and it's an art form, so you got to do it. I knew this was going to be awesome. I basically knew this was going to be awesome. I'll tell you on what page. soon as this guy broke in, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be great. Because I always cheat. I cheated. Now I've got this on an iPad. So on my iPad, when you tap the middle of the iPad, it shows you how many pages are left. So I tapped the iPad. I was like, oh my God, this is only halfway through. Yeah. I was like, this is going to be awesome. Because now I know there's going to I thought this is the end of the page. I thought this was the end of the comic, right? Like, it's like, no.
And the fight, the fight between Machine Man and the Death Dealer, it goes back and forth, It's a stalemate. One makes a move, one counters it. And it's that thing that's been lost both in modern comics and in more recent MCU and superhero movies, is the idea that a fight is a story within the story, and it has to have an ebb and flow, and it has to have a resolution that makes sense. That one character has to do something in a way that makes sense that overcomes the other one, and that's what happens here. This is when they don't make him like this anymore.
No.
Yeah, this happens again when he fights a certain someone later on. It's that same back and forth, tit for tat, until someone wins.
Yo, that oh my God, that fight is so wicked. I posted it in a few forums too, or a few Reddit groups. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Paulo. Yeah, this was so he just fought, because here's the thing: once you read this comic, now you're thinking, holy shit, this was only issue 1, and there's already a super fight with this kick-ass robot, which they established as nothing can beat this thing. This is how Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball, this is how these manga work. They introduce someone who's super pumped up. You're like, well, shit, he beat this guy. That was only the first issue. What the shit? Like, so anyways, look at this fight. This fight is a long fight, and it's back and forth. He fazooms them there. There's guys blasting the shit out of everybody. Oh yeah, they numbered the robots. I don't know if you pointed that out, but
that's great. That's great. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. That's a good call. It's great that what Machine Man says is he beats the C-28 because the C-28 can cope with any attack a human mind can conceive of. So Machine says, well, I'm going to do an attack that a human would never conceive of. I'm going to use myself as an electrical conduit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was awesome. Yeah, this thing is he's done. Look how great I like the color and stuff here, and then the inks are awesome. This looks super cool to me. Oh shit, it's Joe Casta! Boom! What? Like, as soon as you saw the head, you're like, oh goddamn! Because she came from behind the curtain. That was awesome. Yeah. Joe Casta. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Why is she joining the bad people? Tune in next week. Now we're going to continue this one. Okay, these are all separate files, so I have to open them individually. So hold on a second.
Yeah. So issue 2 is...
But what does it start with? Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Sean.
I was going to say, it's the same staff and everything. Release date was July 24th, 1984, but the cover date is November 84. You want to say, RR?
What were you going to say, RR? Were you going to say something, RR?
No, I just say go for it, Sean, because Sean's about to... Can you hear me? Sean was about to tell us the credits.
Well, it's the same, right? Is it the same for all of it? It's the same for all of it, so we don't have to...
Except for maybe the last issue, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got to ask you guys, just before we delve a little further, to me, I couldn't tell the difference between a Barry Windsor Smith comic and Barry Windsor Smith doing the finishes on Herb Trimpet's work. To me, Barry Windsor Smith really overpowers this. What do you guys think?
Oh, me too. I was like, are we sure that he's just inking? Yeah, I don't know.
Or is he just doing? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it says finishes, right? It says Barry. Yeah, Herb Trimpe breakdowns. Barry Windsor Smith finishes and colors. Yeah,
So Herb does the layouts.
Yeah, 4 is
and Barry Windsor Smith does all of it in number 4.
Yeah, he does all of it in 4. But like people are saying is it looks like Barry Windsor Smith all the way. That's maybe his inks are so overpowering that
I couldn't tell the difference.
Mm.
If the question is, could I tell the difference? No, I thought it was the same for everything. I didn't realize. I don't read the credits on anything I do. I just go, except like in comics, I just read it. I don't read the credits. I actually skip all the credits in comics. I just get right into the story. I want to believe in the world, and I don't want to think too much about who made it. Even for movies, I don't like too much of the making of and stuff. A lot of that because it's just like you know. I mean, I watched the Star Wars making of, and that's the only one you need to do. Because if you watch any other movie, you know they did it the same as Star Wars. Well, we used models. Okay, so there you go. They use, you know. But yeah, so Sean, yeah, no, I mean, I can't tell. So if that's the question, I can't tell.
Yeah.
So now that we got this sort of chase scene. We start off as this reminds me of the is it Attack of the Clones? There's that flying around, or even Fifth Element, or I don't know what other Sky. There's a lot Judge Dredd. Any of these kind of chase scenes. Look at this. This was great. He like stretches the arm and able to like destroy some more guys here. They go to a video arcade, which is cool. There's change.
Just robots. He only destroys robots. That's a key thing in this story about Machine Man. What he's willing to do, what his opponents are willing to do. Diane, Sean. Sorry, Phil. Diane, Phil. Yeah, Casino, Phil.
Yeah, I don't. You know, we need to have someone. We need to have someone come on who's actually been involved in actual like comics in this way, and be like, you know, when they say this, what are they really doing? It's like it could be anything, right? Like it's like what Phil is saying. I don't know, what does that mean? I did the layouts. Okay, like it's too like as a kid, I literally thought the artist did everything. Like I didn't realize there's multiple people doing different things. Like I thought, well, why isn't the artist coloring it? Like he doesn't have time. He's doing the next thing. It's like, oh, okay. Like I didn't even get when someone says they inked it. What do you mean they inked it? It's like, well, it's like it was all in pencil, and then someone put ink on it. I'm like, okay, so what the shit? Like, why doesn't that guy just put ink on it? Like, why isn't he just inking it anyways? It's like it's like a conveyor belt or whatever. So I never knew any of that. But I never read the credits, so that explains that. And I still don't. And that's like I still don't read the credits. But this is great. I love the blacks and stuff here. Really cool. I like the awesomeness of like jumping from the different like ships and shit. That's cool. Here they come down here now. Yeah, this is like Blade Runner. This does have Blade Runner. Does it mean thumbnail drawings? I don't know. I guess so. Like a lot. We had an artist. We had Bruce Zick on, and he said he does a lot of things in small first. And Rob Liefeld said this too. He has like one of these, and does the page in a small way, just as to figure out where things are going to go. So that would be a layout or a breakdown. Is that but then that's him doing it for himself. So I don't know. The lines are blurred, I think. And we're never going to know. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. All right. So Joe Casta's on the ballot.
Look at the body.
Go ahead.
Well, is she though? Look at what she says. Is she? Well, it's going to say two things. If you go scroll back just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So look at the body language. Look at the body language of the Wreckers. I always suspected that Swift was Slick's sister. I always had the suspicion that she's not his girlfriend, she's his younger sister. That's how I always assumed the relationship was between them. And it's poses like that. It's what you're saying about how there's always something happen. No one's just standing around.
Right.
They're always doing something. And of course, I don't know what the New York subway costs now, but $14.37 an exact change. That's a nice little dig at New York subway, because obviously they would have been working in New York, right? But yeah, then we finished the action sequence. Now let's do some story and character.
Yeah. Sunset. Ambassador. I like this crotchety guy. He's good. So is this guy from the comics too, from the old ones, or no?
No, I don't think so.
Don't know. He's mentioned.
Let me see.
So this guy, who is this fellow? I don't know who
Is
this
that-
is.
Well,
Was that other guy Brodoni?
That-
Was that the guy's name? This
no,
guy?
Brodoni's coming up. No, that's Senator Brickman, Ambassador Brickman.
Oh, Brickman.
But look,
yeah.
I love that with the Jocasta reveal when she first appears behind the curtain, partial reveal, get our
Yeah.
interest up. Same thing here. You can see what's that logo behind him on the screen?
Yeah,
there?
that
What's
was great.
logo?
I know. I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
It's But look at him. He looks kind of like could be somebody.
Yeah.
They zoom into his
Yeah.
eyes. We'll find out later tonight. Who is it? Type in the chat if you know who it is or who you think it is. Hey, Rogues.
They're all playing Street Fighter 25. or
I
whatever.
think also, I think this is the first appearance of that character because he shows
Yeah.
up again in some other things as well. Like
Yeah.
there's a West Coast Avengers one and the issue I have, but this is his first appearance, and for a first appearance, it's a small one. It's a reveal at the end, but man, it's awesome, and he's a great villain,
Yeah,
and it's not about maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's just trying to protect his interest. No, he's an asshole. It's so well done.
So this is Brickman's first appearance. This is that guy's first appearance.
And we get some Hassel backstory here.
Here's the vid. I like the video game. So
Yeah,
kill your neighbor.
on the other
That
page.
is-
Yeah,
Kill your neighbor.
Yeah, instead of buying a game console, you surgically attach it to your
Mongoloids.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's this guy, who is I forgot what was his so Vid Arcade.
On a little bit of Hassel's development.
Yeah.
Hassel hates them because her parents are addicts.
Right. Yeah, so they're video game addicts. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them people are.
Yeah, this is Brodoni. This guy.
Yeah, this is Brodoni.
Yeah, so he's like, "Oh, I don't want any damage or blood anywhere." We don't. I don't think that's gonna.
I think he's Sidney Greenstreet. That would be the character that, if I had to pick an actor, he'd be Muslim.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's your title.
Ah, there we go. Oh, thanks,
Okay,
Flo.
there you go.
Pop trivia.
He had a crappy childhood, yeah.
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
but I
She's like, something's up. What's going on? What's this guy doing? Pressing the button. Oh, you bastard. Whoosh, get the gun out.
and she shoots first.
Yeah.
She shoots first.
Yeah, she just starts shooting. Oh man, look at these guys.
She has a bit of a Han Solo swashbuckler vibe, Hassel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she's totally Han Solo, yeah. So I just start shooting these guys. Look at all the like. No, don't get any blood on my shit. No blood, huh?
How about oil?
Yeah,
Oh,
that is awesome. Yeah, he's basically Baron Harkonnen. Baron Harkonnen is very
Yeah, good call.
Baron Harkonnen wouldn't get caught up in this thing. He'd be like he's thinking like 7 steps ahead of everybody else. Okay, so again, more action because it's a comic book, so there has to be a fight. So there's a big fight here.
it never forgets that.
Yeah,
It never forgets that. And again, they all use their distinctive talents. They're not generic. Slick uses strength. Brain uses. He's about to do something tricky. He does. He puts the disruptor on the first one, which is a setup for something else. And then he's like, "Oh, it's an Indiana Jones solution." Bang.
all right. One of the robots has got him here, but then boom, he shoots. He just get him from right in the face.
All right. Now look at these panels. Do you see the B? Do you see the B girl?
Yeah,
Do you
she's
see
great.
the B girl? She's a break dancer. She's
Yeah.
breakdancing.
I love how there's guys still playing in the background. Like, look at this guy; he's still playing the game. Like he's he's addicted to it. So he's like, I can't stop playing this game. I've got a game going here. I can't be messing around. Boom, and smash that guy in the head. 42. Yeah, I know they got 42. Was he one of them? Was there a 42 in there? I can't tell. I think was that a 42 or a 12? No, that is a 42.
That's a 42. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's 42.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, the art is crazy, eh, Rogues? All right, Brain's got a gun now.
And then this has. Yep. God, in the garbage suit. They're using the garbage suit. Star Wars.
Get in there. It's not going to smell very good. Retreat. Now she stays behind. Hassel stays behind.
Yeah, to cover them. Yeah, Hassel goes up. She goes up a notch.
Yeah,
but she does it willingly. It's not by accident. She kicks Brain in there so he gets away safely. She cares more about them, and that's a strong sense throughout this whole story. Is that they're not just a gang. They really are a family.
Yeah,
these 4 people.
And this is great because they don't tell Machine Man. Then when he realizes that they've left someone behind, he's like, "I'm not doing that."
Yeah. Well, like I said, he's more humane. He's not human, but he has more humanity than anybody else. Like Slick is of all of the 4 of them, Slick is probably the least principled. Like he's a little bit, he will do dodgy things. He will leave a teammate behind if it'll get everyone, to save everyone else. He's not as noble as Hassel, who's straight up, good and bad, black and white. Brain's a little bit murky too, but and Swift is he kind of get the feeling she's a little bit naive, but very good-hearted as well. Yeah.
So he doesn't kill this guy; he throws him down the thing.
No, he won't. He won't kill him.
Yeah, he won't kill him. Yeah. And now they realize he's like, oh shit, we left her. He's like, well, I'm going back. And he's like, no, you're not going back. And he's like, no, I am going back. And then they put the restraining bolt on him or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like a restraining bolt. Crotch hatching is sick. Yeah. Guy with the flat cap looks like Doc Savage. Oh yeah. He looks like one of the guys, one of the Fabs. Okay. Embellishment. Adam, how's it going? Totally love the artwork. Great one, guys. Yeah, gonna watch tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Adam.
Enjoy, Adam.
Yeah. Adam, these are all Rogues. Al, you're all super friends. This is on the drive. Get it now. Machine Man Volume 2. It's on the drive. All 4 of these. Get them. I mean, I'm going to leave them on for a while because this is a great comic. The Super Friends drive is massively packed right now. There's a lot on there. There's a lot on there. Let me see really quickly. I'll tell you guys. Miami Connection soundtrack. Machine Man 2, Hawk the Slayer soundtrack. That was for you, RR. You wanted that on there, or I gave it to you.
Thank you.
Superpowers.
Great.
Yeah, the entire Superpowers by Jack Kirby. All of the mini comics for He-Man, Iron Man Epic Collection, Volume 1 to 3, G.I. Joe trade paperbacks 1 to 5, G.I. Joe the full complete issue 1 with the backup story, and Darker Image is still on there as well. So if you're a member already, go on there and get all that shit. If you're not a member, you can join right now and go to that post and I'll send it. If you do it while you're on this stream, I will literally get you in right away. You can go to that community post and you're in. Okay. Machine Man has got a restraining bolt on him or whatever you want to call it. And now he's kind of screwed. He's like, sort of like in like this weird kind of like, I don't know what, like not possessed, but he's like, his circuits are all messed up. You can see his eyes are messed up. You see his eyes? They're all kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right. They captured Hassel and they're gonna do some Hasselhoffing. No, they're gonna do some torture. Oh no!
They want the location of the rebel base.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
It's called the Sanctuary, like in Logan's Run.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like, go ahead, RR.
Well, look at that. Okay, I was going to wait for you to scroll up, but look at this guy, Dr. Cyclope. What does he do? He tortures people, and he's evil. The art, his line, his dialogue, perfect. You don't need to know his backstory or his childhood. You know everything about him. It's established incredibly quickly. What does he do? He hurts people for a living, to get information out of them. And you can tell by the way his character's designed, he's not a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see he looks evil. Like all these evil doctors, Blade Runner vibes. Yep, for sure. Yeah, you're going through the drive. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Let me know if you want anything on there. Do you guys want the Billy Jack movies? I've got Born Losers and Billy Jack that I can put on, that I can move on there if anybody wants those. Those are the two good ones. And there's two kind of poopy ones after that, but whatever, I can put them on. There's Jocasta. So she comes in. So now Jocasta kind of helps her out a little bit here, but this is one of these, they've implanted a thing and they're going to torture her, but they want her to escape so that they can track her and follow her to the base.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, she falls for this really easily too.
Well, she does say it felt too easy to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
But she was not out for long. Usually it's like people, usually people are out, and they wake up. It's like, where am I? What's going on? And that's when I feel like this was like she was captured and brought here right away. So I didn't get the impression that she would have, I wasn't there sitting there thinking, how dumb are you to not know? I feel like it's like, it was so fast that she's like, well, they didn't do anything to me. They didn't have time, but they did in this first procedure, in the torture that they first did.
Yeah.
And then Sunset, Jocasta's like, oh, it's killing her. And then Sunset's like, okay, fine. But they've already implanted the thing on her.
Well, they also take a moment, and they've done it several times this issue, of developing the relationship between Jocasta and Sunset is. That Sunset actually does listen to Jocasta, right? That she's not a slave. She's not a slave.
That's
she's more than that.
Yeah. So I wrote they allow her to escape. So I mean that's obvious.
And I wonder what if you look. Do you see there's a panel coming up? Well, it's a couple pages away now about where they escape to.
Yeah, so we're going to Sanctuary. So we'll get there in a second. She says this is way too easy.
Oh, but where is Sanctuary? Yeah,
everything's going according to Arno's plan. Who's Arno? Arno Schwarzenegger? No. Could be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, read that little box. What's it say? They've taken off. Yeah, they've taken off to the Great White North.
Yeah,
yep.
They can't. Where's my? I've got so many Canadian things I don't even know which one to play. But we'll play my normal one.
It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh? Yeah. There's legal precedent setting cases in law.
you need an audio clip from their album with Geddy Lee singing "Take Off to the Great White North." I can't do that.
Is it way to go? Take off. Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah, I like take, and they always say take off, take off. You hoser, take off, you hoser. All right, so they come to Canada. Yeah. So boom, come in, crunch. Oh no, it's a trap. The FWO, the friggin' World Order. No.
The FWO.
The FWO and the OMP. So it's like they get nailed here. Yeah, I know Magnus. I said that earlier, Rogues. I was like, Magnus Robot Fighter should have appeared.
Yeah. Machine Man's doing commercials. If you look at his dialogue, He's doing commercials.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Machine Man, yeah, once he got that inhibitor thing, or whatever I was saying, it's the droid thing. He's been spouting out commercials. He talks TV like in
You talk on TV? I'll
Yeah.
talk TV.
yeah,
Don't touch that dial.
don't touch that dial. Yeah, he talks like Wreck-Gar and the
Yeah.
and the Junkions. At least in 1984, Wolverine doesn't have an obligatory appearances because he's not in this one. Someone else is in it though.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Stark Enterprises. What? No, no, it can't be. It's impossible. It's possible. Iron Man. Oh no, not Arno. This is Arno Stark. That's it.
And you look at how the costume, how the armor is changed. It's got sharp projections. It's got teeth. This is it's not as sleek and as heroic looking as the Golden Avenger suit, right?
Right.
The classic Iron Man armor. It's modified slightly. It is a big deal because this is 1984, right? So you would have this is pre-Silver Centurion, I think. So because when Silver Centurion is 87, so this is the Iron Man armor had its iconic look for quite some time, and this is another variation, but a variation that is designed to look nasty. And I think he absolutely pulls it off, 100%.
They made a toy of this, which I didn't know.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a guy in my Iron Man group who's like, I posted this, and he's like, "Oh, I've got the toy." I was like, "What the shit?" And he showed it to me on his shelf.
Yeah.
That's crazy, eh?
They even use the Iron Man logo when he says the Iron Man of 2020. He used the Iron Man logo.
So you guys notice the covers as you go to cover, Machine Man is getting built.
I mean, him calling himself Iron Man of 2020 is a bit on the nose for the comic, because the comic takes place in 2020. He wouldn't call himself Iron Man of 2020; he'd just call himself Iron Man. But
Well, actually, later on, he talks about we'll get to it. He talks about how he purchased the rights to the name and the armor. So you kind of wonder, in this world of corporations, you wonder, is he really even a Stark? Maybe he's not. But
I thought that too.
He's not a genius. He's a legacy rich guy.
Yeah, he's just buying his way into, and he doesn't really have a lot of skill. He's just like using the power and stuff. And it's like, I'm Iron Man. I say, are you though? And,
100%. Yeah. Well, he's like the C-28. He's never been challenged. Yeah, he says that. This Machine Man, he's maybe perhaps a foe truly worthy of me, right?
Yeah.
No, he's basically he's the fake Iron Man. But the thing is that this comic is telling you that he says, "I purchased it."
Yeah.
And so this is like how we how now we say, oh, like Ironheart's the fake Iron Man, or like we say it's like they're saying it. It's like she ain't Tony Stark, he ain't Tony Stark. He's like, I'm Arno Stark. He bought it. He bought the name, the title.
Yeah.
Tony probably died somehow in this world, and they sold it off. And it's like, I'll pay for it and get his name. That's it.
They mentioned that he's dead. Since the tragic death of the original Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's like it'll be. I think that's about.
Yeah, he goes. I bought the name.
Yeah, 3 pages away.
Al Davis. The cover art is Barry Windsor Smith, and Barry Windsor Smith does the inks and colors to Herb Trimpe's pencil art in the interior. So,
Metal Hurlant. Yes, that's heavy metal, but that's like the other version or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so here comes she's escaped. Blasting away. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, and also she's not stupid, because she says, I'm positive the floater I stole had a tracking device on board.
Yep.
So luckily I ran up on this floater, which I hotwired.
Yeah.
So she's going to change vehicles. She's trying to do the smart thing. not realizing the tracking device is actually implanted into her ear, right? So,
Right. So she's meeting the Midnight Wreckers. That's the big guys, right? Okay, so there's the star. There's Sunset, the Torturer, Brickman, and Iron Man 2020. And
Yeah,
Iron
he
Man's
says
like,
that
yeah, I can take care of this guy, no problem. I got this.
I purchased the exclusive rights to the name and this armor after the original Iron Man's tragic death. Like Sean's saying, he didn't make this, he didn't earn this, he bought it.
Yeah. Ching. Joe
Yeah, he's a-
Cassidy
Yeah,
plays
the old bad guy trope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Joe Cassidy,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
oh, she's a bit sad. All right, there's the Midnight Boys, the Midnight Wreckers. Caught everybody here. Machine Man's arm is kind of all wonky there, coming out. It's like sticking out of the thing. We're taking you to see the big man, the A#1. But here's Sanctuary.
Dun.
Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a place you'd love to go? Look at it. It's just awesome.
So they're going to take her to the ancient one. Ancient Wrecker. Who's that going to be? I don't know. We're going to find out.
This is an Iron Man, a Machine Man comic, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Got some First Nations people there.
Yes. There they are. Yep. Take him to see the boss. I hope your safeguard holds up. So Machine Man is still messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So she actually tries to say, "I know you're worried about Hassel," because they like each other, Hassel and Brain. And he's like, "No, I don't want to think about it. Just leave me alone. Let it be or whatever." It's like, okay, a little bit of character moments here with these two. Even when Hassel shows up, it's pretty interesting. But I love this. So I thought that they were tattoos on his face, but he's actually paints them. So Slick's like, "I'm gonna paint my stuff," and they're like, "Why are you even bothering?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Image, my dear
Yeah.
Slick, image." Yeah, it's like, there you go. Look at his eyes came out.
Yeah.
Go, Machine Man eyes.
Well,
Huh? Okay, so now they take off the chip. Here.
I could have had a V8.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
V8. Yes, and I've got that one. I do have that one ready. Hold on a second. Where's my V8? Could have had a V8. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey, he's like, "What did you do to me? You have no right. You can't. You don't have the right to play with my mind." It's like, "Look, man, I'm sorry. We had to do it. You're kind of like family." First, he's like, "Oh, you guys think I'm just another pile of scrap, but no, we think you're family. We're sorry," and he kind of accepts it. So that's cool. You met Beasley? Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome. Send it on Discord, buddy. Let me open up Discord. Hold on. Oh, where's my Discord?
Is he still with us, Bisley? It's Kevin O'Neill who passed away, right? But Bisley's still alive.
I think Bisley's alive, yeah. Al. All right, Al, send it to me. Oh, did you send me something? Oh, I know that channel, the one that whatever you sent me. I never check Discord ever. I only check it when I send my buddy a link for Spelljammer. That's it. So once every month. All right, here he is. It's Gears Garvin, the Ancient One. Yeah, they should have had music. Dun, 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 dun. He comes in his like in pose. It's like, holy shit, it's you. We get back to that. Meanwhile, at Stark Enterprises, all this shit's happening. This guy, this Brickman guy is just basically like, just drinking and scared the entire time. Wow, I have 57 Discord messages. I'm not going to check any of them. It's people that I don't care about. So
Popularity.
No, I mean, I got suckered into a couple of groups, and I was like, why am I on these things? Like, okay. I mean, Joe Casta was definitely so Machine Man should be like, honey, you got real ugly. You looked a lot better back in the old days. You put on some weight there, Joe Casta. You looked a lot.
She's a middle-aged woman now, so
middle-aged.
Yeah.
Robot. What's the point of dating a robot if she's gonna like let herself go? So here's the sanctuary. Everyone's having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Brickman's right though. Brickman is giving us some foreshadowing. She's like, oh, because Sunset's like everything's proceeding nicely, and he's like, that's an illusion, Sunset. Your hired thug hasn't got a chance against Machine Man. Nothing can stop him.
Yeah,
like, he is kind of doing the game over, man, game over. That's sort of like Senator Brickman's role, but he's right. He's not wrong. And Sanctuary now is just the most awesome place ever.
Yeah.
He's not just one man, he's Machine Man.
That's the stuff I love. No, I love anything. I love this, like, oh, nothing can stop Machine Man. I like when it's like the guys say it. It's like nothing, it's like he's not just one man, it's Zorro, right? Like it's like I love that kind of stuff. It really gets you hyped up for the hero. Damn it, it's not just one man, it's Zorro. Oh shit. And the very end of Robin Hood, I think it was the BBC Robin Hood, where at the end they're like that. He's like, oh, the shot's so far. We're like, can you make the shot? He's like, of course I can make the shot. I'm Robin Hood. I was like, yeah, that was an awesome thing to say. That was like the last shot of the series, like the last hit. It's like, of course I can make it. I'm Robin Hood. Yeah. They don't do pumped up shit anymore at all. It's just like so annoying. Anyways, this is a very you would care to dance here? Care to get a dance in there?
Well, you got disco and punk rock in the same sort of, they've fused it together, right? Yeah. So this is 80s ideas all slammed into these pages, right?
Yeah. Which is cool. So now they talk a little bit, emotions, and he doesn't tell her about Joe Casta, by the way, because that comes up later. He knows, Gears knows that she's around, but doesn't say anything.
Well, that's the thing, is that Machine Man is the most, when I say he's the most humane and he's got the most humanity, he's also the most honest character, the most straightforward, the most dependable, but he's also, and as Gears points out, a bit of an idealist. And in the final issue, his idealism comes up hard against, the reality of who he's facing.
Yeah.
I like that Sunset's not a world domineering villain. She's not a super villain in the traditional sense. What she is a ruthless business person. She's a tech giant. She's a tech giant, right? All she wants to do is maintain her monopoly, be a trillionaire, and that's it. Nothing complex. She doesn't need to control people's souls or minds or whatever. Nothing, no more sinister than that. But she'll do anything to maintain the power, the economic power she's got. So that's great, because we in our real world, there are people like that, right? And in fact, in our world today, there are more people like that. We could point to the Sunset Banes of our world now.
Here comes Hassel. She's alive. And he runs and knocks people over. Knocks shit over.
Aww.
Hassel. And then they just don't even say anything. It's like, I know, me too. Well, it's just
nice.
Me too. That was great.
Facial expressions, as you were saying, are great because they convey so much. Like that's true artistry there. Not everyone can do that. So
I did a space analysis of this comic, and I tell you, artistry. If you give a higher score than 2, I would have.
Well, this is a 10 anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, like the story's awesome. All the characters are awesome, including the villains and that Arno Stark guy. Like everybody is awesome. Obviously, the 4 and Machine Man, but like everybody's awesome. The enjoyment factor super high. Pacing's crazy. Like this is a no brainer. This is a comic. This is a comic of comics. Like this is what comics do best.
Yeah, the pacing, it never forgets. Well, it's a comic book. We need to have an action scene. We need to remember we have to entertain people as well as get them involved in the characters. We don't just sit around in coffee shops having a chat.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of action, holy shit.
Oh, it's the Hawkman attack from Flash Gordon.
Yes.
Yeah. Dive. Yeah. Oh man, this is crazy with Iron Man coming in.
Yeah, and what is the first thing he does? He doesn't take prisoners. The first thing he does, he just straight up kills someone.
You kill someone, yeah. There's no code there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys just come and just destroy shit. All right. We don't know how, but they found us. I don't know how, but they found us. Let's go.
I know how, but
Machine Man's alive.
Nah, nice one, Phil.
Yeah, dive. Oh, here, I've got something for that. Hold on. Gordon's alive. Let's go. Akira vibe.
Hang on. Go back a little bit, please. Can you stop there? Just look at the exchange between Gears, who's a realist. He's quite a moral guy. He's like the father figure to the Wreckers, right? But he's a realist. So you look at what he says and what Machine Man says. With Machine Man, we've got to stop this insanity. Most of these kids are still in their teens. They could all be killed, right? So that Machine Man's first thought is, I have to save people. I have to preserve life. And I think Kirby would have definitely read some Asimov in the creation of Machine Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Asimov's 3 Laws.
Yeah.
I think that because Kirby was a consumer of science fiction and other things, but I think he would have definitely, in the creation of Machine Man, well, obviously he had to read Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah, 2001.
To write one. But I mean, he must have I'm just going to say it now, tangent. For anyone who likes Isaac Asimov, as I did when I was young, don't watch the Foundation show. It's just fucking terrible. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's terrible. The performances are so amateurish. It's like watching like a community drama group do Shakespeare really badly because they've only got half a script. It's terrible.
Right. We've got the Foundation. We've got the first 3 Foundation books here in the next room. So my wife, those are my wife's. She's got them. So yeah.
Well, your wife has great taste. They are awesome. Oh, yeah. They're awesome.
Yeah.
But the series by Apple is terrible.
Yeah, well, we weren't going to watch it. My wife read the book. If my wife's read the books, there's like 0% chance that she's going to watch any show because she's just like, why? Like, there's just no point. She is going to see Project Hail Mary because I'm going to watch it, so she's interested in that. Hey, FK. All right, so back to the attack. Blam, blam, blam. Look at this cool weapon.
what the
Shuriken.
yeah.
Got him in the back. Oh, double axe handle, back fist, pulse blasts, chest blast, finger shot, dumping shit on. No armor. He's got armor around him.
Yeah, I think around this time he's like, "You truly are worthy of being my opponent, whatever." It's like, but he's just tinkering with toys. It's like, here's my force field, here's my thing blast, or whatever.
Yeah, the again, as ours pointed out, Machine Man is the most human, also in the sense of he thinks things through and figures out how to defeat people. This Iron Man guy's he's like, oh look, Arno's like, I've got this machine, I can destroy people. He doesn't think, how would I actually beat Machine Man? What should I actually do? He's like, I'll just fire everything I have at him. Like, how is he going to win? I just fire shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's his plan.
Sean said it. He's got no skills. He doesn't have combat skills, or even, as you said, it's no tactical skills.
Yeah, I'll shoot
that's why.
I'll shoot this, and I'll shoot that.
Yeah, he's play acting to make himself feel important.
Yeah, Machine Man nailed him in 1 second. Look, he wrapped that thing around him. Oh shit! I can break out of this, but it's going to drain your energy.
He's LARPing. Hey, he's laughing.
Yeah, he's LARPing as Iron Man. That's a good, Okay, actually, so Al sent us a bunch of stuff as well.
And how Machine Man defeats him, again, it's a tactic that a human could not use. I'm a robot. Every one of my limbs is a tool which can be pre-programmed for a specific function.
Right. So why not? I'm just going to use my robot stuff. So he drained the transistors or whatever.
Well, he I think whatever it is, the effort will exhaust your energy reserves, leaving you temporarily helpless.
Yeah.
So to get out of whatever magnetic field the arm created, he had to use up all his power.
Yeah.
But what is Machine Man doing here? What's his priority? To save as many lives as possible. So he goes to help with the to restore the anti-grav generator.
And he doesn't care if he hurts himself because he basically fries himself. Okay, so what did I say? I'm gonna text.
Yeah, he's a big Spock fan. Yeah, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one.
Yes. Yeah, he is. He is. Well, the thing about Machine Man, and I think it's they don't say the word in here, right? But what makes him unstoppable, this is my sort of take on it, just the way it's written, is that unlike the other robots, he has a soul, that there's more to him than just the machinery, that he actually has a soul. And that's why he can't be defeated by these villains,
Right.
That's it. To be concluded. All right. Before we do the final one, let's remind everybody. Hold on a second. Let me get my links up. Guys, if you're watching this on Sean's channel, please make sure you're subscribed to me. I'd really appreciate you subscribing. And also, Sean's over 2,000, so let's keep him that way. Let's get him a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're both going to be back. Sean and I will be back tomorrow for Earth's Mightiest Mondays. The road to Avengers 200 continues with 4 more issues, getting us up to 199 with the Taskmaster. He's very good at doing multitasking. He's multitask master.
No wonder they cast a woman as a Taskmaster.
Right. She can make a sandwich and do the dishes at the same time. Tuesday we're back. So I'm back for Tuesday Night Terrorvision. We're going to talk about Scream 7. We're both back. Sean and I are back on Wednesday for Joe, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issues 5 to 8. These issues were kick-ass, so make sure you're there for that. Friday, we return both of us again for Fantastic Four, 208 to 211. Very cool issues, which I haven't read yet, so I don't know if they're cool, but Galactus is on the cover, so how bad could it be? So we're all going to be back for all that stuff. So there you go. Make sure you're subbed up. Notification bell, all that stuff that everyone tells you to do. Sean, besides all that good stuff, what else have you got?
Tuesday, I have The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones 4 and 5. Those are great issues. The Infinity Gateway with the Stonehenge Gateway over there. It's awesome. Also on Thursday, if I'm not streaming, I'll have an overview of the Conan the Barbarian original comics omnibus. I think it's 6. So stay tuned for that. And I have 100 more videos, but I'll fit them in whenever I'm not streaming.
Cool. And
thanks so much, everyone, for getting me over 2,000. As I said on last time, I never thought I'd get to 2,000, if not 1,000. So thanks.
There you go. You're loving the streams. Well, thank you, Raj. I appreciate that. All right. Machine Man is complete. He's full. V for victory. Okay, so what is the technical changes here, Sean? What did you guys say? You said now it's...
So writer's still Tom DeFalco, but this time the penciler and inker and colorist are all Barry Windsor Smith. He's like, I don't know why this herd guy's here. Get out of it, get off this chair.
Give him a DDT or something. Oh,
like, yeah.
Quagnar, how's it going, dude?
How's it going?
We're having a good weekend, yeah.
Hey, Quagnar.
What did I watch? Oh, this weekend I watched Thor: The Dark World and Iron Man 3.
Huh.
We're doing them in order. You know what? Thor 2 is awesome.
I always thought it was cool.
It is.
Like Steve
me too.
It's actually super awesome. I think it's better than Thor 1.
I won't go there. I tell you though,
I will go there.
the design aesthetic for the Dark Elves and their technology is amazing.
Awesome,
Yeah.
It's all
Like
on
their
Asgard.
weapons.
The whole thing's on Asgard, or not. It's on other realms. It's like hardly any of it's on Earth.
Yeah.
So it's just fun.
It could use less Kat Dennings, to be honest. I mean,
I thought she was funny. I kind of liked her. I thought she was really funny.
Anthony Hopkins is amazing in it. Hopkins
he's
is
good.
he's peak in it. But
Loki's there.
Hiddleston and Hemsworth have such a good relationship, and this is the movie that starts that.
Yeah,
This is the movie where their relationship forms.
Yeah. So I'm going to post my phase 1 ranking should be up sometime soon. I already did it. So my phase 2 ranking will be coming soon. I haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy since I despised James Gunn. So now I'm going to try to table my James Gunn, because now I'm going to just watch Guardians and I'm going to see all of the dumb things that he's now put in every movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for me to watch it.
After that was all he did.
Yeah.
But hang on, the first one though, it's not just Gunn. I think Nicole Perlman will also had input into the script as well. So the other ones are just Gunn. James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy by James Gunn. The first one isn't. That the first one, it has a different sensibility to it. It's a little bit more restrained. It doesn't go for those cheap laughs so much. I mean, I like the cheap laughs from Voldu. Mantis, look out! But but the volume 1, it really has something. Like there's something. It's quite a special movie. I love that film. So I saw it 5 times in the cinema. It is. But that 2014 is peak Marvel. Captain America: Winter Soldier. Captain America: Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, and
Avengers 2. Do you count Avengers 2 as a?
No, Avengers 2 is 2015, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then it's Thor 2.
Yeah, no, 2013 is Thor 2 because I saw it after Man of Steel. Yeah, it's very underrated. I don't know why people hate it. I know Eccleston wasn't great as Malekith, but
he didn't get a chance to do anything. That's all.
No, and tonally it jumps from goofy to really deadly serious quite quickly. But all in all, and the way they get rid of kill Malekith in the end is, but I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot when I saw it.
2013 is Iron Man 3 and Thor 2. 2014 is Captain America and Guardians. 2015 is Ultron and Ant-Man.
That's right. Yeah. When's Homecoming? Well, no. Yeah. When's Spider-Man Homecoming?
Well, I'm skipping those. I'm skipping that. Yeah.
How come?
I'm skipping all the Spider-Mans.
Oh,
wait, what's Crime 101? I don't know what that is.
It's on Amazon. It's Hemsworth and some other people. Haven't seen it. There's too many crime dramas.
Oh.
Yeah. Crime 101. Yeah. I was gonna see that. Why do I suck on that? I didn't say anything.
Oh, gosh.
No, I missed what I sucked on. I never saw Crime 101. It looked okay. It's got Mark Ruffalo, right? And thingy. It looked good. I was gonna go see it in the theater until I realized movies are like $30. Okay. Are you crazy? Yeah, let's go. Look at Machine Man. They're all there. Here we go. Let's do this. She's getting her gun ready.
Look at the date, though. So they keep track. As I said, this whole story takes 4 days.
Yes.
Each issue, they tell you what the date is, right?
Yeah.
The whole story is 4 days.
So he finds out about Jocasta, I think, right here.
Yeah.
Jocasta? What? It's like...
Well, he finds out from Hassel, who is planning. He's like, hang on, Hassel, I'm not planning to commit a murder. I am. That woman held me prisoner, tortured me real bad, might have even killed me, if not for her bot, Jocasta.
Mm-hmm.
Jocasta.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
That bitch owes me $10. with 40 years interest, that's going to be a lot of money.
He's a upgrade from Idiocracy. Where's that?
That's great. Do you guys know Enrico Colantoni? I don't know.
He's an actor. He's been in tons of things. He was in Galaxy Quest. He was in Just Shoot Me, the TV series.
Oh, I know
As
him.
yeah,
Yeah.
bald guy. He's from Toronto.
Yeah, what about him? Yeah, Galaxy Quest. Yep.
Yeah, person of interest. Yeah.
All right. Oh, shoot. Well, he didn't want to tell him, so Gears didn't want to tell him. So it's like, well, we've got to look at each guy's got his big close up, and then he's got to
Another great hassle.
Yeah.
Great hassle moment though. She's like, "How could you think of desert? Machine Man befriended us all, became a member of our pack, our family. How could you think of deserting him now?"
Yeah.
You know. So, because Hassel respects loyalty, right?
Now he gets the arm back. Dun dun dun. Let's go. So Machine Man wants a peaceful solution to all this. He wants to go in and kind of make a truce and like get all this done or whatever. But I don't know. Will it happen or not? We'll see.
Well, that's his optimism, his positive view of human nature, and his naivety. And he gets pulled up on that hard by Gears later on, because things don't go the way he wants to.
Yeah, big time. Like he's definitely challenged, and there's going to still be a fight because it's a comic. He's not going to go there and hug a tree or something.
Can we take a moment to appreciate this next page?
Yeah, this is crazy. Look at that. Look how crazy this is. Wow, over the top of the city and everything.
Yeah, that's that Barry Windsor Smith detail. Like,
the BS detail.
Yeah. Well, like in Conan, if Conan went into a temple, he'd do every tile, and then every it's like craziness.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And he loves color. Like there's color everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, even in the mechanical segments, like you look at the covers, and particularly, you know, his designs for the internal workings of Machine Man. You know, that they're a real alive with colors. You know, it's fantastic. Yeah.
All right, Iron Man's getting charged up. He's
There's an
ready.
Awooga.
You failed last time. Give me one more chance, Lord Skeletor, and we will succeed. I am not in the giving vein this day. No. Yeah, all right, here we go.
Yeah, even his
Richard
mask
III.
looks kind of loathsome. Like
Yeah, it's got like the teeth and everything.
No, but his eyebrows are sort of going up like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Dr. Mindbender on the side there.
Yeah.
Oh, true. That's who it is. It's Dr. Mindbender. Well, he's got a monocle, so he must be evil.
Yeah, that is true. I think Dr. Mindbender's after this, though. When did Dr. Mindbender come? I feel like he's like after this comic.
He's around here. I mean, Larry Hama is the editor, so
Doctor.
he might be after the 85 maybe.
Dr. Mindbender. Fictional character? Damn, I thought he was real. Dr. Mindbender. 86.
86, yeah. Larry Hama already made a character called Dr. Viper, and then they just said, "Screw that, we're gonna have a topless man as the as the doctor." So,
Oh my
Wasn't he
God,
a
Dr.
dentist?
Wait a minute, Dr. Mindbender was oh wait, no, that was Kevin J. O'Connor. Sorry, okay, I thought that was someone else. Gearhead. The Dune director. No, he'd probably make it really long and boring, Rogues. I'm not a fan of the Dune movies.
Villeneuve? Oh, he'd be the wrong guy for this. Totally wrong. Look at the pacing. Like, we've got to like the climax of the story. We got to the climax of the story.
I think he means visually. Not.
Yeah, maybe, but
Yeah,
No,
Villeneuve.
I don't like anything. I don't like anything. In my opinion, I don't like anything about that guy's Dune
Yeah,
movie. Like
I was
none
gonna
of
say,
it.
I think Villeneuve is highly overrated. Come on, everything has to be hazy You can't see anything, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's a visual masterpiece." What are you looking at? Do you see the same movie I did? God.
Yeah, Sean and I, we don't always team up 100%. Like we might team up and be a little bit. It's like what are those? I can never remember the circles. What are they called?
Concentric circle?
Venn diagram.
Venn diagram. Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Venn diagram.
So we're usually like we're never one circle. Like it might be a little bit like it's just like there's like a sliver. Like yeah, I agree. But then there's a little bit of on the side that we kind of on Villeneuve we're like what? It's just one circle. It's like how can that be? Because we're like exact. It's like I don't think anything looks good. I think it all looks like poop. I have them both. I do own them on 4K though. So
I tried to watch. I've got a hot take for you then. Just to segue into that, right? I tell you what, because I didn't mind the second Dune movie, and this is going to hit on what Phil just said, right?
Yeah.
Didn't mind the second Dune movie. I know he made some changes, but they worked given the time limits of a film. Here's my take, right? My hot take. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Change the casting. Instead of casting Chalamet as Paul Atreides, right?
Yeah.
Right? Cast the guy who played Fade, Austin Butler. Cast him as Paul Atreides, changes the whole thing. Both movies totally different. Because he's a guy, like as an actor, he played Elvis. He's got tons of charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a big guy. He looks youthful, right? But he's also got tons of charm. I've seen him in a few films. Austin Butler. Cast him as Paul Atreides, and it changes the tone of the film significantly, and I reckon would make it way more watchable. I just think Chalamet is just really badly miscast.
Yeah,
and cast anyone for Chani instead of Zendaya. Like literally anybody. Cast Sean as Chani.
As Chani.
I she stinks. Her face sucks in that too. It's like why you look so pissed off all the time? Like, what's your problem? Like, you went from Sean Young to that. Forget it. Forget you, as Buffy says in the movie. Okay, let's get
Chani. Yeah, because the Chani character is a whole tangent.
Well,
anyway,
he sucks. Okay,
shit's getting real now. Look at the troopers. Look at all those troopers. Okay, go up a bit. Look at that panel with the packed-in troopers. They're ready for war, right? They are ready. They're ready. They're lining up. What happens? He lands, and they just rip into him. They open fire right away.
Yep. They shoot immediately. And I love the books. Yeah, I only read the first 4, but I love the first 4 books that I read. I started reading book 5, and I was like, I couldn't understand what was going on. So I was like, did I miss something?
I think he was high when he wrote that.
Yeah, book 5 is just weird, but I like the worm guy, Leto II. Okay, so look at this. He picks up the thing as a shield. That's cool.
But look what Slick does here. So Slick does a kamikaze here.
Yeah.
And those guys all die. They all die.
They all die. So this is crazy. So Slick actually saved them by killing those humans, though those are actual normal guys.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't robots. And Machine Man is
those are guys.
Yeah.
Look at Machine Man's reaction.
He's like, "Oh no, you killed
them." And it's
them.
the mouth. It's all in the mouth. Look at the mouth.
Yeah.
You know? He can't believe it. He's like, they didn't have a chance, you know?
Yeah, it's like, couldn't be helped, buddy. It's like, couldn't be helped. He's like, oh, he gets mad at him.
Yeah.
No more killing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
This is not Man of Steel. It's not.
I'm not gonna rise to that.
I'm just throwing a jab because I know you like me. I'm just being funny. This is not Man of Steel. Damn it. We can't just kill everybody.
But I love what Gears does. Is Gears gives Machine Man a reality check. It's like, hey, if you weren't prepared for war, you should not have come here because it was going to be that way. You know, we tried to talk you out of it.
Yeah, I like that that he pushed back on that because it's like, listen, Machine Man, you started this. It's like, yeah, you can't get hurt. The bullets are bouncing off. It's like, but we can. So we have to fight back and kill them. It's like, if you don't kill them, they still can't kill you. But if we don't kill them, they can kill us. So like, get out of here. Go hug a tree or something. Like, you see that tree over there? Or go hug a toaster. as the Cylons would say. All right, he gets back on his bike.
Well, someone else's bike, I suppose.
Or someone
That
else's
must be gears.
bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flies in here. Oh god. Okay, here comes Iron Man. Smash through. Yeah, look how brilliant that is, man. That is super awesome.
Look at the pose. Like her pose is so natural, shielding herself from the glass.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's an Iron Maiden song, or actually, wait a minute. I think it's Bruce Dickinson on his own. Machine Men, Cannibals of Rust. It's a great song. Why'd you say that name? Yeah, Machine Man said Martha. Joe Casta, why'd you say that name?
Joe Casta, why'd you say that name?
Look at Machine Man. He looks awesome here. So there you go.
Yeah,
There's someone else who likes.
You feel his rage.
I would not have Zod in any of the movies. Like, he's barely in the comics. God.
I don't know. Okay, well we can beat that up in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's get through this.
I'm not going there.
We're not going there. No. Will that be all, madam? Yeah, kill him with pleasure. I don't know about that, Iron Man. Fake Iron Man. Hashtag not my Iron Man.
Yeah, that's the most emotion we've seen her show. Like, up until this point, it's just been business for her. But when she says that, look at the expression on Sunset's face.
She was pissed off
when she says "kill him." She really means it now, and it is. Well, look at the next time. Look at the color of the displays and stuff, and you've got the battle going on the monitors behind them as well. Oh, it's just fantastic.
She looks like Howard Stern.
These pages, docu pages, are just magic.
Did you think that she looked like Howard Stern?
Yep.
I thought that,
actually.
Howard. It's like, what is it, Robin? Don't do it. Don't do it. This whole fight scene. Is Pure Barry Windsor Smith.
Yeah.
Hey, Bat Boy. Oh man, Bat Boy, that was awesome in Weekly World News.
Yes.
Man. Oh man, I love those. They don't have that anymore, do they?
There was a reprint of Bat Boy stories years ago. I never got it, and I kicked myself now.
No, those are great. My buddy was all over that shit. My friend Jason also, he was all over that. He doesn't seem like he'd be a person who's pumped up for that, but he was loving it.
No, because it's so stupid, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. No, it was real, Sean. What are you talking about? That was super real. There's the Bat Boy was everywhere. Okay, look how bad. My God, this is so badass. I mean, can you imagine this in a movie?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, beating the crap out of each other. This is the best. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
super punch.
It feels like a fight to the death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's got those gears on the side. That's awesome. Look at that. Another punch. You can see his eyes here. Look at him. He's like going angry at his teeth. You can see his teeth.
Well, he's bleeding, right?
Yeah.
And Machine Man's taking damage too.
Yep. But now he's smashing the crap out of him. Oh. And then she comes from behind. From behind!
Because she's such a scumbag. She's such a disgusting, horrible person.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Took bits off.
But you get it, though, what she says, I'll lose everything if Machine Man wins.
Yeah.
You know? So you understand why she's doing it, that she's built this empire from stuff she's stolen from him, and now she's about to see it all fall down. She's going desperate, right? Boom! Oh,
my Joe Casta. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah. But also she's cancelled the ceasefire, right? She's told her troops to go up the roof and kill the wreckers. She's she's gone back on her word, so she cannot be trusted. And this is what I mean about him having a soul, right? Like his body's really badly damaged, but he's getting up anyway because he's more than just a machine, right?
I am more than man, more than life. I am a god. No, that was Skeletor. Okay, and friggin' Iron Man is like toast, but he gave him a good punch right through the. Oh, he friggin' choke slammed him.
Yeah. Oh. And he says, because I'm a better man than you are.
Yeah.
I won't. I could easily kill you now, but I won't. The fact you were born human doesn't make you superior to me. Like this is the whole central premise of this whole story coming out in this one wonderful page. Oh, and you can feel those punches.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. That's one of my favorites. Whoa.
Oh.
Friggin' smack. It's like, yeah, he choke slammed him into the friggin' console. Oh, this guy, does this guy off himself? It's like.
Yeah, he self-deletes.
Yeah. Self-delete. Control-Alt-Delete. Format C:. Like, if you want to go with the old DOS. Nobody knows what that is, Jay. Okay, sorry. It's like...
And this is Machine Man also saying what we've all been thinking all along. You had me deactivated. You built an empire on technology you stole from me and left me to rot. Why shouldn't I take revenge?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's interspersed with Brickman's self-deletion. It's great visual storytelling. That is masterful visual storytelling. That is.
Joe Cass is like, I've already ordered our troopers off through. So, there's a part where someone called off. Yeah, here, you can see your hand clicking it.
Yeah. Attention
all units. Cease fire, retreat, and await further orders. So they actually follow Jocasta's orders, even though it's not sunset.
Yeah.
So she did the ceasefire. It's like, I've already ordered the troopers off the roof. And then Jocasta helps them out here. So it is a ceasefire. Basically, Machine Man's like, you're not going to bother these wreckers anymore. It's like, okay, I won't. And then they kind of have a ceasefire. But then the cops come, and then Jocasta, here's those. What do you want? You've got to stop hounding me and my friends. Swear that, and you'll leave us alone. Give me your word that Banetronics Inc. will stop making war on the Midnight Wreckers. I swear it. And Machine Man's like pretty beat up. So he has, I had no intention to harm her, but I had to convince her I was serious. Oh, is this true, Machine Man? Would you have killed her? No, I wouldn't have killed her because I'm a good guy. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's like, I wouldn't have, this isn't Man of Steel. I wouldn't have killed her. I'm just
Yeah.
This isn't like, no, Jocasta. This is not a Zack Snyder movie. I would not have killed her.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like you're trying to make a point there. I can't quite figure it out.
It's just funny.
It's like, well, take your shots while you got them. But look at the amazing artwork from Machine Man's. The damaged Machine Man looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, look, it looks really like transistors and circuits and all that, those bits and pieces, right? Like but he's still got a human aspect to him. Just the art in this is wonderful by itself. Even if the story wasn't good, the art itself is just beautiful. But with a story as well. Oh,
yeah. Jocasta, you've gotten fat. No, Machine Man, I've just got different. It's like, is all you care about is my body? It's like, well, yeah, I guess so, because like, okay. Hey, what's going on over here? I love this. She's like, okay, you made a truce. That's great, but I didn't make that truce. And also, sunset sucks. So I'm gonna, sunset's got to fade. Eventually, it goes down. It's like the sunset. The sun's gonna set. So.
I think, and Hassel's got a point. Actually, Machine Man has to actually acknowledge that that Hassel's got a point. She's like, well, you have lied in the past. You have broken your word.
Yeah.
But if you do, I'm coming back here. And look at the expression on Sunset's face is just complete defeat.
Yeah.
That's what complete defeat looks like. It's brilliant.
I'm coming for you,
Murdoch.
Murdoch. I'm coming for you. You forgot about one thing, Machine Man. Oh, it's like Hassel should have said it. Or you could do the
Now, I've got to say,
Yeah.
this was the one thing, the only thing that when I read this as a teenager, I thought, should he have actually killed her, or should he have done something like imprisoned her, destroyed her empire, whatever? Should he have done those things? And as an adult, I read it and go, well, actually, no, he did the right thing. He let it go.
Right.
Mhm.
Got the truth he wanted, but then he let go of resentment for Sunset, and with Jocasta not going with him, because Jocasta says, well, I've lived with Sunset for 40 years now.
Right.
We kind of are a part of each other. I'll make sure she behaves herself, but that times moved on, that their relationship couldn't resume, and the Machine Man, he kind of has to accept it. And as a kid, it didn't work for me as well. There would be my one complaint about the book.
Right.
But as an adult reading, it's like, yeah, no, fair enough. As an adult, I can understand why they did what they did. And I think, this last page is great. I love the ending.
Yeah, they take off, and then Jocasta put a thing to make it so they can't get tracked or whatever. The targeting system. What's all going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
How can they be jamming us if they don't know that we're coming?
So now, was there ever going to be another follow-up to this? Because this was awesome.
Don't know. And I'm kind of okay with it not being one.
Yeah,
Like
I
it-
guess so. Yeah.
This is the age of Secret Wars turning into Secret Wars 2. Oh,
Right.
which I can't even say that without stuttering slightly. It didn't need a follow-up. It was a complete story told really well, and you can read it in not that long a time. You can sit down and read the whole thing through, and really you feel satisfied at the end. At the end, it's like, okay, that's a good place to leave things. We don't need that extra chapter, right? It's like the end of Return of the Jedi. The end of Return of the Jedi, that things are going to improve in the galaxy from
That should
there.
have probably just been the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything else could have been missions in between or other characters. Like that should have just. I know. I think a lot of these properties. I want to show what Al sent us something to see. So let's do that before we go into free form talking. Hold on a second. Well, first of all, before we this Machine Man is 10 out of 10. I'm getting the original issues 100%. So that's for sure. I can't find that trade that you have. That's gone.
Well, it's hard to find. This was published in 1988.
Yeah, so I'll never find that. I got
And
a
it
better
was
chance.
secondhand.
I got a better chance of finding the original issues, which are all over eBay.
Yeah.
So I'm getting them for sure. They're absolutely awesome. But so this is a 10 out of 10. Thank you. I appreciate you getting me onto this. Like every single comic thing that you've recommended has been like a 10 out of 10. So far we're like perfect. Like everything's been perfectly in line. So thanks for that, man. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm just glad you guys enjoyed it so much and enjoyed it enough to have me on to talk about it. Because as I say, I don't know why it's kind of disappeared from the comic
Big
comic
time.
world consciousness. It like Squadron Supreme. It's one of those mid-80s forgotten classics.
Mm.
And I think I'm gonna have to struggle to come up with. I've got another idea for another one, but I can wait till later. But Sean, what did you? I know Jay loves it. 10 out of 10. Same for me with Front Space. 10 out of 10. What do you think, mate?
I like this a lot. I'm more familiar with Volume 1, but so yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I read this before, but like I really appreciated reading it now. especially because a lot of the themes are, what they are today, right? So, and the art is exquisite. Like I would have more
Oh.
appreciation now than I would have back then. I'm like, oh yeah, comic art. Well, like this looks more detailed, I guess, than this other stuff. I don't know, right? Like Barry Windsor Smith, for whatever reason, what the name was off my radar, but like I did notice like, something fell off here in the art. If he was switched out, right? So, yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's cool now because it's one of these things that is of our sensibilities today. Like not exactly the crappy comic stuff, but more of like if this were a D+ series, like this would be awesome, And yeah, it's a shame no one really talks about. No one talks about Machine Man anyhow. Machine Man
Yeah,
is
sure.
sort of like one of these things that's sort of treated like a fart in an elevator, and it's like, but it's awesome. The old series was awesome. And even like all the Jack Kirby stuff was cool, and the Marv Wolfman and DeFalco stuff and all that. And like I think by the end of that series, he didn't even have a face, and he was like scaring people and stuff. And like they're trying to get a face on him, but like there's a hole blasted in it, and it's like it's really cool. It talks about a lot of things that we think about today, especially with AI. So yeah.
Hold on, hold on, Paulo. Is this entire 4 issues in that? Because that is available to purchase. Iron Man 2020 trade paperback. It's 290 pages. It doesn't say what's in that, because I'll get that. If that is all 4 issues of this in that what you're talking about, because that's available, I'll get that.
Let me see.
That's available. Dominion War, yeah. Yeah, okay, so hold on. Let me show Al stuff because Al wanted us to look at it. So hold on a second.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's take a look here. I'm just going to share my Discord so you guys aren't going to be weird, right? Like, it's just, do you care where I'm?
Oh,
There we go. Here we go.
the
So
real
what are we
Supergirl
looking
costume.
at here? This is. I can't read any names. Something Churchill. Okay, thanks, Paulo. I'm gonna grab that then, buddy. Thanks. All right, so and then here's I'm not sure what I don't know what we're looking at on the second.
I think
one.
it's V for Vendetta.
And this is Bisley. 86 or 2006. I can't.
Is that
2006.
Slane?
Yeah, V.
Yeah, V was the second one. Is that Slane? That's V for Vendetta.
2006. Yeah.
You see
Okay.
the mustache.
Yep.
Yeah, it's V. Yeah. And then the other thing was these are your drawings, right, Al?
Cool. Ah!
I like that. I like the vehicles.
Yeah. The real Mega City 1 feel to them, eh?
I was just thinking that too. And then here's like a video testing some animation.
Cool.
Cool. All right, man. That was awesome. Thank you. So Ian Churchill, Supergirl. Yeah, I thought, okay, David Lloyd, V Vendetta, and Slane.
Oh.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So, yeah, dry point etching for the Amsterdam. Some sci-fi images. Wicked. All right. So anything else to this? Any that was a tripod walking? Okay, cool. Yeah, that was awesome. That was really wicked, Al. So I'm going to try to go back and finish up Daredevil season, whatever it's called, Born Again season 2.
Yeah.
And I caught up on The Boys.
Yeah.
So I'm all caught up on that. I only saw Invincible season 1. I just don't have any interest in it at all. I don't know. Is it worth going through all of that? They're on season 4 now or something of Invincible. Oh my God, I had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had it,
Yeah,
like,
I had that. I sold it though. I sold it at one of my shows.
I had it for like 20 years, I think. That I tell you, that Green Lantern cartoon was really cool.
I've got
One of
that.
2011.
Yeah.
Yep, I had that. I had
Sorry.
that toy. I sold it though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just been sitting here on the desk.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I have so much stuff near the desk, but I always have my Cyclops with me with his light.
Oh, nice.
He lights up.
Yeah.
I have him. I like this toy. It feels very good. Like it feels like a good toy. And I've got the Sean or the it's not Sean, but it's the the ones that Sean collected, all of these ones, these little mini ones.
No, yeah.
This is the best Thor, man. Like, isn't this? This is just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that Thor. All
here,
those
Thor-
designs.
Thor-
were the
Yeah, I can. We can
designers.
Thor and I think can fight.
Yeah.
We could turn him the other way. Turn him the other way.
God.
Thor versus Ghost Rider. Those,
Yeah, that
those-
was all from like the classic age that we like, right? That was the whole
Yeah.
premise of that thing. It was like 83, 84 or something like that. So yeah.
my pencil case is a
Yeah,
Attack on Titan mug.
Yeah.
That's where I keep my pen.
Custom. What era? I've seen. I know I belong to a Marvel. I belong to a Marvel Facebook page, which is Marvel 62 to 89. Just that. It's just going to be that period. That being sort of the best age of Marvel. And people talk about what decade. Like if you had to go, what decade is the best? It's very difficult. For Marvel, you'd probably say 75 to 85, maybe.
Yeah. 70s
Although
is
what-
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, the late 70s had some incredible stuff in it. What's after 85 that's really strong for Marvel? Well, I like Electro Assassin, that's just my thing. But that's
I think I have that on.
87. But
Yeah, I like all the
Trying to
junky
think.
stuff because I was a kid, right? So it's like, Atlantis Attacks, Evolutionary War.
yeah, that's good fun.
Yeah. What's the one we like? Acts of Vengeance.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. I'll say this though, Sean. Like, Marvel was experimenting with limited series in the 80s, right? So there was like
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde, Wolverine.
Yeah, that was cool.
If you go back a little bit, but I tell you, to me, Atlantis Attacks is cool, but it's a real feeling of there's an incredibly non-PC story. I got this old copy of one. I think it's an annual where the Wasp and She-Hulk rate all the male Avengers on a scale of 1 to 10 for how hot they are, and they talk about this body shaming and everything in it. And I'm like, wonder how this would do today. People
Yeah.
complain about the male gaze. I always want to pull that comic out and say,
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. Well, my point was there's a feeling of a bit of gimmickry. The crossovers that Marvel became obsessed with, like Inferno, Atlantis Attack,
Well,
all that sort of X-Avengers.
you-
It became a real gimmick. Whereas this is very pure, right?
Oh yeah.
Self-contained, stands on its own, and there's something beautiful about that as well. Anyway,
made a
go
lot
ahead.
of
What you
those-
say, mate?
Yeah, they made a lot of those 4-issue miniseries that you could think of anybody like Hercules,
Yeah, Prince
what
Power.
was it, the Vision and
Wolverine.
Scarlet Witch, yeah,
That's like 12.
all that stuff. Human Torch with the original Human Torch and all that. But they also did those crazy like tie-in comic, like you talked about Secret Wars 2. That's infamous for like everything had that triangle, and even like Deadpool made fun of that years later, like in the 2000s. They had like a Secret Wars 2 tie-in or whatever. And when you read some of those, there's almost nothing to do with the overall thing. It's like Inferno did that as well. It's like there's barely like Beyonder will show up for like a panel in something, and it's a Secret Wars 2.
Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah.
That's and then even Inferno is really brutal because like a lot of the comics are nothing. Like you can literally just skip all the New Mutants ones or whatever. Like they're brutal. The ones that are good though are the thing with those is like the ones that are awesome are legit awesome.
Yeah.
But then the other ones are just completely like, why did I even read this? Like, what does this have
Yeah.
to do with anything or whatever? Even in MCU, like when you're watching Captain Marvel, you can omit that movie. You know, you can, there's like these ones where they just threw in, it's like, they pulled that. It's like, oh, you got to watch this. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, the comics, it's like, yeah, like you just even for events now, I only get the core thing. Like,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
it's like, just get the core thing, because really,
Yeah.
like, I was trying to collect Avengers versus X-Men, and I like Avengers versus X-Men, just the thing, but there's so many and you're like, what does this have to do with it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's an X-Men in it, but that doesn't mean anything. It's like,
Yeah.
like, it's just like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah, I bought that Secret Wars 2 omnibus years ago, and it's enormous because it's all the tie-ins.
yeah. And how
But
many
I
of them
laughed
are
when
there?
they they released that trade paperback of Secret Wars 2, and it's just the core stuff. Of like, yeah, now you admit that all you have to do is just read those. Where he's like a
Yeah.
pimp and all that stuff. And
Do you guys want to see RR, have you read or ever seen Fist of the North Star?
No, I'm not really an anime kind of guy, except for like late 70s, really early 80s anime. The only anime I really followed seriously was Star Blazers when I was a little kid, and then Robotech. Like Robotech was sort of as far as I went to anime.
So this
If that counts.
this is the manga.
Oh,
And
okay.
the art is like crazy. So it's Mad Max post-apocalyptic world. And then this guy's basically Mad Max and Bruce Lee mixed together. So you'll see them. So it's like they're beating up guys and like they destroy people.
Mad
like,
Bruce.
Yeah. So they're like killing people. You see this guy's killed, and then here he comes. So he comes in, and like, you know, they're like, oh. So there's these kids here. They're pretty cool. Let's just skip to where like he beats the crap out of everybody. So he befriends these kids, and then he helps them out, and then he just like obliterates people. And like the art gets like pretty damn crazy. So it's all, this is volume 1, but like look at all of the dead people there. And this guy's like, he's crushing kids. Like, look, like it's crazy. And he's gonna like, look, he's gonna break the kid's head. Like he's going to snap the kid's like head off. Ken, so that's Kenshiro. And then Kenshiro is look at this. He's gonna look like he's gonna rip this kid in half. This is crazy. And then Kenshiro shows up, and he does things like you're dead meat. You know, it's like whoosh. It does like the big super kick, kicks them all in the face, and then they explode. So he does this thing where he hits them and they explode from within. Right? So it's like, let the girl go. It's like, so you're the bastard who killed my men. And look, see, he just touches.
Yeah.
See, he does. So he just touches everything. And the guy's like, he grabs the kid, he saves the girl. This is the teachings of it. And it's like, you're already dead. What did you say? It just like explodes from within.
This is a 5-point bomb exploding heart technique.
Yeah, but it starts getting so like once you get to like well, hold on, let me get to like, so that's like volume 1 is awesome, but where they're all awesome. So let me get to like volume like 9 or something. Let me see if this will actually open without. Yeah, it will. Okay. So like you can see it starts getting really epic now. So there's Ken, and like he literally just goes around to fight other guys. So he has like 3 other brothers that know everything. And then they want to be the best as well. So like they fight. So now he's like kicking, like, look, he just like kicks doors down, destroys all these people. It's like this big guy comes from behind. He's got the 2 nunchucks. Like this entire comic is just about being badass and destroying people. And look, see, he's Mad Max, right? With the armor, like, see, it's like
Mad Bruce.
Yeah, Mad Bruce. It's Mad Bruce. That's exactly what it is. So I like, yeah. Then like he gets so pumped that like he like destroys his clothes and armor. It's like death is what you'll get. Now some of these guys are better. They don't die right away. But this guy's got like a thing too. And then he fights him back.
It's like
So-
Iron Fist dialed up to like 11.
Yeah. Oh, this guy is awesome. He's one of the brothers as well. And there's other guys. So there's one guy that does stuff that heals you. It's not just like destroying. Like there's a healer guy that does it. So it's like each guy learned different techniques. And there's like this big, huge mountain guy that shows up and everything. And it's like, that's one of the brothers. It's like, it's just awesome. I mean, I read like, see, the kids are still there. So spoilers, those kids aren't dead. They kind of come along with them. But all it is just destroying guys one after another. Like this manga is crazy. This is like, I would say this is like my second favorite manga. It's just like they did anime of it and stuff as well, but the anime isn't really as detailed with how crazy it is. But there's 18 volumes of that, and each volume is like hundreds of pages. I'm on volume. I've got them all. I bought the full set in actual. Like I actually bought them. They're pretty neat. And actually, was it Al? Someone gave us the Chuck Norris comic. If you want to see that first, I haven't had a chance to go through it.
Yeah, is that Karate Commandos?
Yeah.
Karate Commando. It is Karate Commandos.
There you
Chuck
go.
Norris.
CN.
Steve Ditko art.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you,
Yeah, he
were
did
you
a very
saying
basic
Sean,
job on it. Yeah.
yeah? Were you saying he only did this for a paycheck? Really?
For a paycheck, yeah. This guy likes Chuck Norris. He like draws him at school.
See, there was diversity.
Yes.
in the 80s.
Super Ninja. Oh, I think that's too much from the cartoon. Too much. He kept saying that.
God.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Whoa. Chuck Norris is the best. Oh my God. Remember when you were at school and ninjas showed up?
And gun-toting ninjas came in. Are those ninja
Cool.
guns? Shut up, kid. Like,
School was different in the 80s. You know.
yeah.
School
This
was
could
different.
legit happen in the 80s. That's what was scary about it. Like,
Yeah. It's
So,
like Red Dawn, where they're in class.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a sumo guy who eats everything.
Yeah. Yeah, the fat jokes. Hi, I'm Fat Joke. It's like Duke, Clutch, Fat Joke. Like
Fat joke, you're on this mission. It's like, damn it, I didn't want. I was just watching TV. It's like, doesn't matter. You gotta go.
Well, today he'd be called Body Shame or something like that.
yeah, bunch. Like there's like a woman with cleavage called Motorboat.
Oh God!
I don't remember the pet wolf, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, what the heck? Look, these kids are pretty relaxed with ninjas and weapon guns on them. Like, they don't seem too scared about it. I mean, I think I'd be a little bit more scared.
Yeah. Here's their command RV.
Yeah. So that was that. I've got all of those. I mean, there's only
Yeah.
four of them.
They're all cheese. I mean, the cartoon wasn't great shakes either, but
I got, what else did I get? What else did I got? Oh yeah, Nova, that was given to us. Doctor Strange, Iron Man. So I gotta find that Iron Man 2020. I'm gonna find that because I'm gonna grab that. And I also have. Did anyone get the DC? So the DC compacts, I'm not buying any of them until I look through them because I could not read that Supergirl. It was too small. But Dark Knight Returns came out, and that looks okay to read. That looks like it's readable. Did you get that, Sean, or no?
I saw it. I didn't get it yet. Yeah.
Because some of them look okay.
Yeah.
Some of them, kind of like you can't like, this is just too. This is too small. I actually like the smell of it. I like the feel of this because you can read it comfortably. Like, it's very comfortable to read. But the problem is that like it's just too small.
Yeah.
Like, I can.
You know what I got
barely read
today?
it.
I became that guy. I got a facsimile.
honestly-
I got the foil one. I got the
Oh
it's-
man,
It's you can't see it really, but it's the one where Superman has the
I
has the
know.
picture. Yeah, I was like, they'll never make a foil version of this. There's no reason to. So I was like, you know what? I'll just pick it up. That's cool.
I'll show you guys because I know there's that Woman of Tomorrow business. Now don't get super excited. I'm just saying this is a fun comic. This is not Woman of Tomorrow. This is the other Supergirl that's currently out right now. Now it's kind of, it looks kind of girly and goofy, but it is meant to be that. So like right away there's this shark woman who's attacking and Supergirl, beats her up. And she's got all the animals, right? So she throws her in things. She goes to the fortress. She goes to Kandor. She flies into Kandor. Yeah, Streaky's there. She flies into Kandor and she wears the ring. She's like, oh, I got to wear that ring so that I can have my powers in Kandor. She flies in and fights this guy, right? And then saves some people, saves this girl. And they actually say, oh my God, you're the best. You're even better than Superman. And she's like, it's not a contest.
Wow.
Right? She's like, it's not a contest, okay? I'm just glad everyone's safe. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Because this girl's like, wow, you're the best. You're even better than Superman. It's like, it's not a contest. See?
Mhm.
Nobody's saying it. And then she's like, oh, this guy needs help and all that. And they're like, well, why don't you take responsibility? And Supergirl's like, I can't really do that. She's like, okay. And she comes back and she's saving the plane. She's talking to her parents. So they're back in Midvale. So she's like, oh, I got to go back to Midvale. So she's packing all her stuff. And she's like, look, she has the comb. Was this from a thing where her blonde hair becomes a brunette, right? To cover it. So she as she combs it.
The comb makes it, yeah.
The comb makes it. So see, there's a lot of goofy. This is all goofy Silver Age crap, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, should I wear the glasses or not? She's like, should I go by Linda Lee? She's naming all of the names. She's like, what name should I go by? So when she gets to Midvale, she's like, who's this fake Supergirl? And they're like, it's like, why is there like a sign? And it's like, who's that? And she's like, why am I so busty?
Yeah.
So she's like, look how busty they made me. It's like, what? She's like, what the heck? So then she's there, and there's there's all the her stuff. She's like, oh no, where am I going to put all this stuff? So she puts it in the. So then this friend comes. This friend's from the comics, and she puts it in the. She's like, I'm going to go put it in the tree trunk or whatever. I think she puts that later. And it's like, hey, that's the fake Supergirl. They're like, wait, what? Who's the fake Supergirl? And she's like, I'm the real Supergirl. It's like a chubby one with a rabbit. But this is all fake. This is the bad guy, I think.
Mhm.
And then she throws this
body positive Supergirl.
Yeah, so she throws she throws the crap on her, and then it's like, oh no, it's like you're from the Phantom Zone. You're an imposter. So everyone's like, boo, you're the fake Supergirl. And then she's like, see ya. And then so she hides her clothes in the hollow tree.
Yeah, Crypto knows the truth. Yeah.
And she does. Crypto knows the truth. Yes. So then she goes back home to her parents, and they're like, "Who are you?" And they don't recognize her. They're like, "It's me. I'm your daughter." It's like, "No, I'm the daughter." And it's like, obviously, that's her, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the fake Supergirl. Yeah. So then that's like that'll be continued. Now, the thing, yeah, I don't know if the robot's in it. It might be. You want a Super Rabbit? Super Rabbit. I think it's Super Robot.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
I'm just showing you that. Because that looks like
Super Rabbit. I can.
Right. So I'm showing you that because that looks like silly, fun Supergirl. That right, which is what Supergirl kind of is. Now it doesn't mean you can make it. You have to make it stupid.
Yeah, that's
right?
very Silver Age.
It's Silver Age, and that is a completely. Now this looks a lot more. This is the last page because this is a page that we were arguing about. But where we were talking about,
I remember the debate on whether she kills him or not.
Right, and our buddy Mark is saying, "Oh, it's so obvious." Well, I've read 5 issues. I'm 5.5 issues into the 8-issue run, and he was saying that if you read the story, it's very clear. It's not very clear.
No.
I took a screenshot. I literally took a screenshot to show this where all who are reading this now understand my utter dedication to the drawn out death of Krem of the Yellow Hills. In the very beginning, the narrator, Ruthie, says that Supergirl kills Krem. She now on this page says, and I took a screenshot, that this is the long drawn out death of him. And then you see this where she hits him in the head, and that looks like blood splatter. Is this blood?
It's supposed to be motion line, I think, but like it's not obvious.
This is motion line going up? Wouldn't it be like?
It can be blood splatter, yeah.
Oh, let me make it as big as I can for you guys.
What's
Look, is that blood splatter? Or
I've got a question for you. I have a related question for you about ambiguous artwork, right? Also, I've got a quick question about this. If you haven't seen it, it's from a few years ago. Something that I've just picked up randomly. It was just very cool. All right. So, in a similar way, you must have heard the Grant Morrison theory about the final page of Killing Joke.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Grant Morrison, he's a real mixed bag. I mean, some of the stuff he's written is the best stuff ever. Some of the stuff he's written is not. But anyway, but Grant Morrison's interpretation of the last page of Killing Joke, right, is this. So the Joker tells the joke, right? You know, that about the flashlights and the asylum and blah, blah, blah. And Batman reaches over and he's put his hands on the Joker's shoulders, right?
Yeah.
And you can see their feet are still there and the laughing stopped, right? That their laughing stopped. So Grant Morrison's interpretation of that was, and why it's called the Killing Joke, is what Batman actually does is he reaches out and he breaks the Joker's neck because he realizes the Joker can never be redeemed, can never be reformed, will only continue wreaking misery and havoc. And he does some pretty horrible stuff in that book. So that's Grant Morrison's take on it. And I thought it was quite a good one, actually. And that, I mean, it goes against Batman's non-killing rule and all the rest, but it's the point at which Batman can't take it anymore, you know. So that's but it's an ambiguous panel, like the Supergirl one you've shown us there. It's ambiguous. Is he actually dead? Well,
okay, so let's see.
Maybe
she says it's too big. She said we're too small. Okay, so I mean that's supposed to mean something to people who have read this, but it's so garbage that it doesn't matter. We're too small. So she hits him. This looks like blood splatter to me.
She hits him. It looks like blood splatter. So what Mark was saying was then he's reaching for his head, and in the next panel they're walking off, and he's like this, right?
Yeah, but now his hand is down.
In the next panel, he's not like that. No,
yeah, like he's dead. Okay, hold on.
Tom King said that he did this ambiguously on purpose.
Yeah.
So I told Mark, like, did you not read this in an article? I kept saying that, and I think he got annoyed. And then he was like, I didn't read this in an article. You know, I only read about the True Grit thing because it's supposed to be True Grit, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm pretty sure Tom King probably explained everything because everything that Mark was saying is not in here. Like the intent and words he was using are not in these panels or not in the narration. And I feel like he got it from an explanation that Tom King gave about.
Yeah. So here, okay. Let's agree. You're saying motion lines. Okay. So hold on. In the very beginning of this, she says Supergirl kills him. Okay. I knew they were my words said long ago at the edge of Maple, but I could not fathom their meaning coming from her lips. We're too small. That's what she says. Okay. For surely she must see that nothing was outside of her reach. She did not further elaborate, and I did not ask her. Instead, she moved her sword swiftly through the air and stabbed down through the chest of a kneeling brigand. So that's not true, right? Because this is all fake.
Yeah.
After she says, return the bloody blade to my hand. So that didn't happen. So why is Ruthie saying that Supergirl killed him?
And that is where I shall end this long story of Ruthie, Supergirl, and
the Krem of the Yellow Hills.
Yellow Hill. Yeah. In the movie, I'm pretty sure he'll just die.
It won't be ambiguous there. So
Well, now I did. So I used
Why?
the all evil. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, R.
Why choose? I don't get it. Why choose this to reintroduce Supergirl? Now I know it's sold a bit, right?
Yeah.
But you'd think that if you want to introduce Supergirl, because where do you go from this? Like, so Supergirl's in this movie and she's whatever she is in terms of alcohol and crappy stuff. But where do you go from that? I mean, because did Tom King write more Adventures of Supergirl in a similar sort of theme? Or?
No. Here's what it is. I'll say this in my review too, but I can say Tom King wants to write a story. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me say what Tom King did do. Hold on. I checked this. So it says Tom King deliberately created a highly debated, ambiguous ending for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, primarily by leveraging the concept of an unreliable narrator in the art and text, which left many readers questioning whether Ruthie murdered a reformed Krem. However, Tom King has since confirmed that Krem does not die at the end of the story, despite the artwork depicting the scene in a way that implies a fatal bludgeoning. So you can do whatever you want and say the guy's dead or not dead. Now, the thing is that the ultimate thing is that who cares? This thing is so long and drawn out that it doesn't matter. There's a channel I've seen where they do the what is it called, the writer's room or the pitch meeting. There's like a pitch meeting. This is the pitch meeting. This is the pitch meeting. Oh, I want to write a story about revenge and this girl going on revenge for her father's death and all that. It's like, oh, cool. It's like, yeah, well, you can't write novels because you suck. Well, I'll make it a comic book then. Okay, let's make it with Power Girl. No, you can't use Power Girl. We're using her in JSA. Oh, well, it could go Jessica Cruz. How about Jessica Cruz? No. Okay, how about like any Green Lantern? No. Well, because it goes from space to space. Nah. Like, okay, what about what about Mary Marvel? Now we're introducing her in a different way. Okay, well, Supergirl's available, and Tom King's like, sure, I'll take Supergirl. Like, it has nothing to do with Supergirl. So it sold some comics.
She shoehorned into it,
dude. I'm 150 something. I'm 150 pages in or whatever, guys. When is this going to be about Supergirl? So in issue 5, do they start? Does Ruthie explain in her words what Supergirl explained to her about the death of Argo or Krypton and Argo City and all of that? The movie is not going to be that. Even if you liked this, this ain't going to be the movie. I haven't finished it, but I know now for sure that the movie will be better than this. It has to be, because this isn't about Supergirl. So the movie, this should have been like Red Sonja 3000 or some space thing. It should have been like Jessica Cruz or one of these lower Green Lanterns that nobody knows about, because it being Supergirl has no reason for because if I tell you the story. So the guy's father, the little kid's father dies. So she wants revenge. So she goes to hire a bounty hunter, and she sees Supergirl at this bar who's drinking and being idiotic. And she fights these guys off. She's like, oh, you must be really good. She's like, looks like you need somebody. So can you take on this bounty? And Supergirl's like, well, I'm not a bounty hunter. I'm actually like a superhero, but I don't have my powers because it's my 21st birthday. And I'm upset that Argo City is destroyed or whatever. So I'm just celebrating, and this is the only place that I can get drunk at. So the little girl's like, no, but I really need your help, and nobody will take my mission. And Supergirl's like, no. But then Krem shows up. She's like, oh my God, he's right there. And Krem hurts Krypto and takes off in her ship. So Krem injures the dog and steals Supergirl's ship. And she's like, now I can't get back. So she's like, well, I got to save my dog because he did something to it and only he can undo it or whatever. So I need my ship and to get it. So then they team up to go get him. And Supergirl says, I'm not going to let you kill this guy. Like, we're not killing this guy. We're going to get my ship back and that's it. From that point on, there's no Supergirlisms. She swears, she swears all of the time, in expletives or whatever. And it's like, at no point did I feel that this was Supergirl. And then there's a part where they go to a green sun, which is a kryptonite sun, and she's dying. And she's like, oh, Superman was here once and he was saved by the Justice League and he was dying. She's like, how long did Superman last? And she's like, he lasted 45 minutes. She's like, but sunset's 10 hours away. So Supergirl lasts 10 hours and Superman was only going to last 45 minutes. Right. And it's like, I get it, Tom King. Supergirl's way better. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. You're the best. Superman sucks. I hate him. You're awesome. How about fuck off? Like, why don't you just write a story? What does this have to do with Superman could only last 45 minutes because he's a loser and has a small penis? Thanks, Tom King. You're the best. You're the bestest writer ever. You're so cool. I wish I could be just like you. What a loser. It's like, why don't you just write a story? Just write the story. You have, this is absolutely offensively bad. If it wasn't about Supergirl, it was about Ruthie and a random character, then make it that. At what point, you know what the thing is? The story actually is boring and bad. But if it wasn't Supergirl, if I tell you what it is, they go to different planets, and every planet there's something. So you're thinking, well, they go to every planet. But they go to every planet and nothing happens. They go to a planet and they talk to someone, and then they go to another planet and talk to another person, and they go to another planet, and every one of these planets has a crazy person or the planet's destroyed because of whatever person. It's like, okay, if Krem is doing all of this damage, why doesn't anyone else go after him? Also, Krem killed the kid's father, but we never saw the little girl interacting with her father. So why do I care? When you watch a revenge movie, here's what happens. It's all pretty in the beginning. Everything's nice. Then they grape Paul Kersey's, kid or wife or whatever, and they kill the kid, and you're like, oh shit. And then he goes crazy and kills everybody. That's how these things. So this Krem, they should have showed the little girl and the father. And here's the other thing. The wife of the husband, the wife, the mom, Ruthie's mom, and Ruthie's 7 brothers don't want revenge. They don't care. So he couldn't have been that great of a father if every other family member thought he sucked. Now, maybe he was really special with the daughter. So here's what I would do. Don't have any family. Why don't you just make it the daughter and the father with no wife? Wife is dead. And there's no brothers. And that way, her whole world is gone.
Yeah, it's actual loss.
It's an actual loss. You still have 7 brothers and the mom. So I don't like them as much. Okay, loves B movies. He does. He does. I do love B movies. Or movies that have a storyline.
At any point, I have to ask, at any point does Ruthie say, hello, my name is Ruthie. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
If she does.
Because I feel that would have made it better.
No, she doesn't. No.
If she does, that would actually be awesome.
What a shame.
Well,
what you described, I'm not reading that. That sounds terrible. Why would you base a movie on that?
That's comment.
No. Here's what the movie's gonna be. The movie will suck, but it'll be better than this comic because it'll be about Supergirl. Here's what's gonna happen in the movie. She's upset over the death of everybody. She's gonna be drinking and all that. The kid's gonna come and say, "Let's get revenge on Krem," and Supergirl's gonna tell her story. It's only going to be the bones of it. It's only going to be her and the kid going to kill the guy. That's it. It's not going to be none of this boring junk because Lobo's in it. There's no extra characters in this. It's going to be an action movie. So actually, if I wrote this story, it would have been way better because I would have eliminated, it would have been 3 issues. Right? It would have been a 3-issue or maybe a 4-issue miniseries. You introduce the villain, he kicks the shit out of it, and not make it a superhero. It wouldn't be Supergirl. I'd make up my own character. I'd do an Alan Moore and make up my own guys. Make up or use a very lesser known somebody. Like pick somebody, Liberty Bell or something weird. I don't know. Pick someone who's very who's very unknown, not Supergirl, because Supergirl comes with a lot of baggage, right? Like Machine Man, the one we read, to bring it back, and we'll end tonight. To bring it back to Machine Man, this was perfectly done because Machine Man is cool enough that people are interested. You have Joe Cass and you have a fake Iron Man. Those three characters, so it's still kind of Marvel because you have those characters, but it's so in the future, like you're saying, that it doesn't really matter. It's Machine Man, so there's not going to be anybody who's going to be like, hey, why is this wrong? You know, like there's not going to be anyone complaining. No one's going to say Tony Stark wouldn't become evil. It's not Tony Stark. It's this other guy who stole his name and bought his armor. So it's, you know, it's a Rey Skywalker. It's a fake Skywalker. It's a fake Star Wars. 2 hours 40 minutes. It's a fake character. Joe Cass, you have her. She's a known character, but it's in the future. That's a perfect way to do this. If you're going to tell a story that's an Elseworld story, you can't use Supergirl and then make her a swearing POS. Like, you know, who's not only she's 10 times better than Superman, he could only last 45 minutes. I lasted 10 hours. How stupid. Phantom Lady. Liberty Bell, yeah, like Phantom Lady would have been interesting.
Phantom Lady.
That's it. That's my rant. Sorry, I'm just because I read this. I'm reading Machine Man and this at the same time, and you can't help but compare how dumb this is versus how awesome Machine Man is.
No. You're sharing your pain. You needed to get that pain out, so fair enough.
Get that pain out.
Better be that.
Thanks for listening to my pain, people. There's going to be a full video of me destroying this nonsense, and I am going to say at the end that this guy's dead. He's an old man that just got smashed in the face with a cane, and there was blood splatter. The guy's dead. And he's like this. He's like, oh, my head. And then his arm fell because he died. Right? That's what the art shows to me. Right? He's like, oh, my head. And then in the next panel, his arm's fallen. So he's dead.
And she carried on about this man being dead. It's like there's no story being told. It's just stupidness. God.
Sean should do his. Let me do my review first, and then you could do. You should. What's that called? Every frame EFAP. You should EFAP my review, and then pause, and then give your commentary on it. That'd be super funny. Anyways, that's it. Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. All right, folks. That's it. We're going away. I gotta go. See you guys.
Thanks everyone. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, John.
All right. Good night, guys. Bye.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.